Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you all here with us. We're doing an interesting one, all the way from back in 1986. I thought it was earlier than that, but nevertheless, 1986 Labyrinth. And of course, my family has a little bit of a connection to this movie, and I did go. It's the only movie I ever went with like aunties and grandparents to see ever. So that was interesting. And it also brought up a question in my head, and I have many, but there is one particular question, Eric. I've always wondered if you have a guy our age dating a 20-year-old, that's creepy. But if he's hundreds of years old, that's sexy. Explain that to me. Hmm. It's weird, isn't it? It is bizarre. I can barely hear you, Amy. You got to use the mic. You have to face the mic. I can turn your volume up though. See if that. Oh, now she just went off. Amron has changed his picture. That's interesting. I'm going to like and share. Hopefully, you guys will do the same. And let everybody know we're on today, of course. And wow, look at that. The very first clip that comes up. That is that is AI. I'm learning, Amron. You've helped me. But that is definitely AI. Okay, I'm sorry. I just ran into something I wasn't expecting to see. Nevertheless, hey, Doug. Now, this is, I would think today is right up Doug's alley. I mean, he does the Tex Avery stuff, to be fair. But Jim Henson, I can see him do some Henson. Mm. You can only we can only hear you on this end. Thank you very much, Doug. Let me go over and see what's going on with that. So it's probably go ahead and talk for me. Yeah, yeah. It's Let me see if I can figure it here. So all right, that is weird. You can hear me though. Now that is weird. So let me do this, and now go ahead and talk.
Me.
I fixed it. I'm
Yay!
genius. Genius.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Okay.
Take that, goofy computer.
Now computers, stupid computers. No, I don't want that one. What am I doing? It's always my fault in the end. Just take responsibility. It's the way to do it, Eric. It's just bite the
Yeah,
bullet.
just own up to it.
Yeah, just bite the bullet. But of course, we are doing Labyrinth today, and Labyrinth is an interesting movie. One, it's a movie that has a singer in it, and there's a lot of it is a musical of sorts. When we Americans love our musicals, a lot of foreigners don't get that. But and I guess living outside the country as long as I have, I guess I kind of wonder it too. But we do love our musicals. It is what it is. But this story is all about Jareth here. He is the Goblin King, you see, in some fairy tale land. I would assume it's the mounds of the Ishi, but I don't think they go into the lore that deep. And you got what was her name? Sarah. Sarah. What character? Sarah something. Uh,
Sarah?
no, 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 no. I know. Sarah. Oh, it's coming. It's got Williams. Sarah Williams. and the brother's name is Toby, and she makes a dumb little wish as a young, silly teenage girl would make, and it ends up having the Goblin King steal her brother, the little baby you see there, and she goes searching for him, and I don't know, does she find love? I guess, or kind of, but you know, it was what
How
it
old
was.
was your cousin when she did this?
Oh, same as me, he's 15.
Because she looks really, really young.
No, same age as me. So they must have shot it when she was 15. But now, of course, here's this great. We used to do a lot of painted movie posters. We don't do as much now. You see them occasionally, but these old ones were great. These painted, some of the great artistic masters would do these things. We see them from time to time. Of course, David Bowie here, being the singer, is front and center, and he does a shockingly good job. He was only in a few movies. He played a space alien, literally. I know he is kind of space alien. Then he did the Goblin King, and then he did a vampire's lover. I think that's it.
Oh, he was in a lot more movies than that.
Was he? I mean,
Yeah.
back in this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Back in this time, I know he did little things all throughout his career. But when he was really trying to become an actor, right? But For me, he's fine. I have no problem with David. He's weird and strange, but he should be. I think Jenny does a good job, but all she has to do is be pretty and just shut up. I mean,
Hmm.
honestly, she has evolved as an actress. I'll give her that 100%. And But right here is what the heart of the movie and the awesomeness of the movie. When you see a still like this, it just doesn't sell it. But of course, in the movie, Ludo, of course, the big Minotaur type of thing, and Hoggle, the little goblin thing there on the left, and Didymus, what was his name? Didymus, I think it was Didymus. And did the dog have a name? But they're all Muppets. It's all Jim Henson stuff. And of course,
Hmm.
in the movie, they're constantly have a little bit of movement to them, so they feel life. When you see them still like this, it isn't actually the way to look at them. But They stole the show, dude, and particularly Hoggle, the one on the left. I mean, there were some great puppeteering, I guess they call it, going on in this movie, especially the Fireys. That was a great scene. But dude, it's got to be Hoggle. I mean, you talked about that suit, Eric. And because Ludo is just a dude in a costume, right? So, easy enough. That's much easier to do. But Hoggle is there might be someone in there on occasion, but mostly this is straight up puppeteering, and I can't even imagine how many puppeteers they needed to make this thing happen. It's, in my opinion, one of the greatest uh, bits of puppeteering I've ever seen in my life. It's outstandingly good. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I mean, from what I've seen, I haven't watched the movie since I was incredibly little. But from what clips I've seen, on the gifs and on the internet, it does look absolutely amazing.
It is amazing, and you should watch it again. I'm telling you, it'll hit you different. Even down to the little scenes with the fairies and little things like that. It's just, I don't know, Eric. Is this Jim Henson's best work? I mean,
Oh, ooh,
it's hard, right? Because
I
there's
don't
so
know.
many. But
'Cause
it
you got the
is
Muppet Christmas Carol out there.
Christmas Carol is amazing, but I don't know, dude. Fraggle Rock. I mean, there's so many great Jim
Yeah.
Henson stuff in the Henson Workshop. Is that what they call it? But
Yeah, there's the work that he did personally, and then his
Yeah.
legacy work too.
Well, I remember he died. That was one of the shocks of my life. Him, John Candy, and there was a third one that died that I was like, wow, that was.
Bob Ross.
No, no, Bob.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know until later. There was a third one. There's been three in my life that I actually paid attention to. John Candy, because
Ozzy.
it's no, God, no. He should have died 2 decades ago. Um, but John Candy was a bit of a shock. But Jim Henson, man, I mean, they've carried on his legacy. Fair enough. But
But
that
he died
dude,
because of complications to a common flu, didn't he? He just
yeah, he
got
died
a
from a
cold and wouldn't go
fever.
to the doctor.
Yeah, his brain swelled and he died, and that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So go to the doctor, people.
yeah. Go to the doctor. Yeah, but anyway, if you haven't
Same.
seen this movie, just for the puppeteering, you should go. There's so much wonderful fantasy created by the Jim Henson Group. Of course, they are really good at what they do. We all know this. But that Hoggle character, this little goblin thing here on the left, it's wow, dude. I've always been impressed how they pulled it off, and I don't know that I really want to know, right? To be fair, because it's kind of like with the original Child's Play, Chucky. Um, th- the first one is by far the best one, and they've never even come close, right? And one of the things that did so well with the first one that worked, and similar things with Tremors, by the way, it's just another little bit of lightning in a bottle, a cult classic, the original Tremors. They used so much foreshadowing, not foreshadowing. What do they call that when the camera is at a distance and it makes things look different sizes and stuff? What do they call that? It's something perspective.
Force perspective.
Foreshortening, force perspective,
Oh, yeah,
foreshortening.
force perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
They did
Uh,
that with the Hobbits too in
they
the
did,
Lord of the
and they
Rings.
did it
Yeah.
geniusly and practically, by the way, right? Which they didn't do in The Hobbit, and you can tell, right?
Yeah.
Um, they do so much of that work, so many camera tricks, just so many genius little things that make this work the way it does with everything, but particularly the Hoggle. And for a long time, when I was a kid, I thought that dog was a real dog. I did. I thought it was. I thought when I was young, I thought it was a real dog. And there might be scenes where it is, and they just kind of they kind of strap the puppet on top, right? But with the Child's Play and Chucky, they did so many of that same type of thing in that movie, and it works so well because you see this little doll running around, but it's not. It's a kid, right? A young kid. Most of the time, it's in the outfit, and it just works. It works. It works. It works. And in this movie, it does too. Because, like I said, I think there is a little person or a kid, probably a little person in the Hoggle costume sometimes. Nevertheless, I can't praise this movie enough for the visuals and the Jim Henson Group. I cannot. Like I said, I think they call it Jim Henson's Workshop now, or something like that. I forget what they call it. But that's the whole value of the movie. David Bowie's great, but he's always kind of interesting to see in something, isn't he? And like I said, Jenny just has to be beautiful and shut her mouth, and she does. So it works really, really well. I'm not taking anything away from her. I mean, she's gone on doing a lot of great things, but she was very young at that age, right? And they just picked her because she's very pretty girl, right? And I'm kind of curious because I haven't spoken to her. It would be neat just to have sit down and have a talk with her, and see get some of the inside skinnies on what it's really like. I know her family somewhat. I mean, it's not like they're kind of in New York a bit away, but I kind of with her dad particularly, I imagine she had some adult around her at all times. Yeah, which is why you haven't seen any crazy drama come out of her over the years, I think. Because, well, someone like Tobey Maguire is very thankful as an adult that his parents were always had an eagle eye on him when he was acting as a kid, and some other ones too, because some of those Hollywood people are not to be trusted. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. And of course, Blue Moon says, I never saw the movie. I was going to check it out today, but ran out of time. Yeah. Isn't that time is just moving too fast, Doug? Doug,
We
it's
forgot.
just
We
moving
forgot
too.
about Dark Crystal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, and of course, in the Dark Crystal, you have this Skeksis, and that's amazing work as well. But I still
Yeah.
think the Hoggle character is the best thing
Mhm.
they've ever done, dude. I know it's hard to choose because those guys are really good. They are the top of the game, right?
I didn't know
Um,
they did the dinosaur series.
oh yeah, they did. Yeah, sure.
I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
no
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Right?
That it was basically the Flintstone. It was honeymooners
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
right? Again, but hey, the formula
Sure.
works. But nevertheless, I don't have a Jeff with me for some reason. I don't know why. So
Hey, Jeff.
I will. Let's see, what song what does he do in that movie? Let's see if I can recall. Um,
I guess
no, no,
maybe we
no.
both follow
It's a babe. It's a magical babe. Go. Magic
okay,
dance.
magical thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of curious to see what they do because let me go do a search real quick so I can have it on hand. I think I've named everything correctly, but I might not have. Let me go do a search real quick. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Here we go. Um, all right. So yeah, they only label him. Well, this site only labels David Bowie's character as Jareth. But I'm pretty sure he is referred to as the Goblin King in the movie. Pretty sure.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Of course, you have a lot of goblins. You have the Fireys. Yeah, that's what they call them too. I just thought that it's called them Fireys. That's interesting. Plenty of goblins. Of course, you got Ludo, the big guy you see there in the back. Um, you got the parents, or at least a stepmother. I think there is kind of an evil stepmother in the movie, and there was this really
It's
creepy
with
worm thing that was
Buddha.
interesting. It was like a lady of. It was like wisdom, I think. Um, you had the old wise man. He was like a wizard, and of course his hat was like a bird, like a literally a skinned bird on as his hat, and of course it spoke. That was all puppeteering as well, right? Oh yeah, you had the big old junk lady, the fairies, which I already mentioned. Of course, more a lot of goblins. Of course, yeah, there you go. You're showing it right now, Melissa, the worm there. But she was like a voice of wisdom for Sarah. You had the door knockers. Uh, Didymus, of course, is a hero. He's a swashbuckling hero, and he's here to save the day. The junk lady was really good too, though, dude. If you
Oh
remember
gosh,
that
that was
lady, it just
wonderful.
had that giant pile of junk on her back, like a backpack, but it was like 3 times bigger than she is. Um, there's
That's
so many
amazing. That.
interesting little characters in it, and like I said, it's a fun, great movie. I would think it's a classic. I don't know the rating. Let me go check it out. Let me go see if I can find the rating. Let's see here. Just back up. Oh, here we go. That was quick, super fast. Um, well, that's not helping me at all. So maybe I just have to click this. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Alrighty. 7.3. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. What do you think? Is that it sound about right? You're not displaying again. Your thing's being an asshole again.
What? I was the first one to display. God damn.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen it in years, so I don't know what I would grade it right now.
Well, I haven't either. And I'm like Doug. I wanted to watch it too, but I didn't get to it. What was that,
Right.
Armron? Amron, you were trying to say something? No, I guess he wasn't. I thought I heard a voice. Maybe it was just coming out of one of the mics. But now the movie does have a lot of Alice in Wonderland kind of themes to it. It's
Mm-hmm.
very much Alice in Wonderland. It's almost like Alice in Wonderland meets Wizard of Oz meets Legend, if that can
So
be
that's a lot going
explained
on.
that way. Yeah. Uh, but the amount of costume design and puppeteering in this movie is just ridiculous. It's over the top.
It should be.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be.
Some interesting puppeteering I've seen. Well, I, somewhat recently, not really, but Doctor Octopus in the Spider-Man movie. They actually did build
Yeah.
and as much as possible, those were practical effects. And that
Sure.
had a lot of puppeteers running his arms. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, they did a
And
really
they
good
had
job of
a
that. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Uh,
and there was a puppet version of the Green Goblin's mask, but they ended up removing that because they thought it was too scary. But oh my gosh, the test shots I saw of it, it was gorgeous.
yeah, no, it is cool what they did with that. Uh, keep in mind that Christopher Malcolm plays the father. It's not a big role, but he was one of the pilots in A New Hope. Yeah, one of the attack on the Death Star pilots.
I think I remember hearing in a synopsis about the Labyrinth that the character who ended up being Jared. I don't know.
I can't.
I,
You have to
yeah,
speak up.
did
Your
it?
your mic's really sucking today.
Oh, never mind.
No, don't. Never mind. Try it again.
Okay, so Jared's character,
Yeah, Jareth,
I
David Bowie. Yeah.
believe, yeah, David Bowie. I think he also played her. What do you call that? It's her parents divorced, so the her dad remarried. I think the woman, and they had Toby, but her biological mom went to New York and was engaged to a new guy. So
Yeah.
is that her? What is that? Is that a father? No, stepfather. What would that be? Her mom's new husband.
That would be her.
Does that
That would
have
be
anything?
her stepdad, and of course,
The
Shelley
stepdad.
Thompson, of course, played the mom in the movie. Of course, another small part. The parents aren't really a main part of the movie. It's all about Sarah. But then again, you
Right.
could also break this entire movie down as an allegory of divorce and jealousy and
Mm.
envy of a new kid and all that. You can break it down to just being that, right? It's
Yeah.
all in her head, and it's just a young teenage girl angsty about her parents' divorce. Her mom's getting remarried, her dad's remarried. There's a new baby. That it's definitely has a lot of that to it, right?
Mm.
Without question. But yeah, no, it'd be step parents, no matter the situation. Yeah. Of course, we
Interesting.
know Hollywood hates married people. They can't stand them. And if they do have a couple that is married, the father has to be an absolute moron. And if you another thing you notice, which is why Married with Children breaks the mold so much, not only is the father an idiot, he also loves the mother way more than she loves him. That's always true, right? And they often will have the characters state it in the show or movie as well. Well, I always know I love you more than you love me. They say that all the time. They make a point of it, right? Which once again is why Al Bundy is the king. Anybody got an
Because
argument?
he hates his family.
No, because yeah, of course it's all comedic. But out of all of them, he's the smartest one there, even though they're all idiots.
Well, at least, yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair, I suppose. Everyone's dumb.
Yeah. But he also kind of he's a Al Bundy is a truth sayer. He speaks the truth in a comedic and often extremely sarcastic manner, but he is a truth sayer. But he breaks the mold because after All in the Family and Wait Till Your Father Gets Home and that kind of stuff out of the 70s where you had actual fathers, right? They immediately started attacking the father, like with The Simpsons was a early example of it, but it's been going on since the 80s. Fathers have
I
been
think.
under extreme attack. Men
Yeah.
in general, of course, has become more and more recent, but this has always been true. And here's just another example of a divorced family and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, there is an allegory there for just that situation in and of itself. And I guess
Yeah. Poor
Hollywood types
things.
are just from broken homes, all of them.
Right.
Do
And I
you,
guess
It could be.
maybe that's what the puzzle represent is trying to piece a way back. Like you had a stable environment and a stable home and this feeling of being, and it's kind of been shattered, and you sort of have to figure out how to maneuver that again and create something new and see what's
Yeah,
worthwhile in it.
yeah.
do you think it's thematic? Oh,
overthinking and acting like they're being wise and clever. Yeah, yeah, Hollywood. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
I was thinking, do you think it's thematically similar to Where the Wild Things Are?
Um, I would not say there isn't similarity to it because clearly there is. But where the wild things are is a very, very different story going on, though.
Yeah.
There's none of that. It's just that coming of age, 5-year old type of thing. Because with humans, we have a few very distinct ages in our life that are extremely important. One of those is around 5 or 6. Five is considered or 6 is considered the average, which is why you don't start elementary school until you're 7. There's a reason that that number was chosen, right? Because your brain goes through a major transformation at that point, and you can actually start sitting and listening and learning things. Now, kids, of course, can learn. A 3-year-old will learn things at a rapid rate. It's shocking, but they can't. They're not coherent. They're just absorbing the world and mimicking it. But around 5, your
Mm.
brain shifts. You have another shift at around 12. It's the first time in your life that you understand the concept of time, and more importantly, time and your place in it, right? Your brain hits its peak aptitude at 18. How sad is that? And
I
of
know.
course, your brain is fully formed and done growing at the age of 25. These are all very important moments in your, especially 5 and 12, because those are extremely formative. Your brain literally shifts its consciousness. So
Is it for both men and women, or?
yeah, oh yeah, definitely true. Boys are definitely much slower
Okay,
in
yes, yes.
regards to learning things, but than girls. But girls have to be quicker because they need to get ready to make babies, right? So it's sped
Yeah.
up in the females because they need, technically at 12, 13 you can start making babies. So technically, 16 is when it's actually safe. However, whereas girls are much faster with intellectual development, they do even out around junior high, high school. So it's all quite irrelevant. But at the same time, boys' motor skills develop much quicker than girls, right? So it is what it is, and that's why you can see a bunch of junior high school kids go out and go against the world champion soccer team, female soccer team, and kick their ass. It's because their motor skills are way more advanced, even at a very young age. It's just the way we develop. But it doesn't matter. Boys and girls are the same. 5, 12. Your consciousness shifts. And honestly, I would argue that you don't even become human until you're 12, 13. Because
Interesting.
because that before that point you have no concept of the idea of your place. You have no idea of future, right? Not really. You can't perceive it. And I think that's a big part of being a human is not only seeing the future, seeing yourself in that future and preparing yourself or taking some action to be in that future. This is the human thing, right? There's very few animals that plan, right? They can stalk, they can hunt, they can ambush, but the ability to actually plan for the future is extremely rare. And we see it, but it's always as a natural response, like bees making honey, right? Its purpose serves us, but it doesn't serve them in the same way, right? Like a squirrel keeping nuts is probably the best example of an animal that plans, and a pack rat, the rodentia. They do have some planning aspect to them.
That's why we like those critters. They make us think of us.
Yeah. And they're also most of us who aren't involved in various businesses that have to deal with them don't really think of them very much. But they are an absolute scourge. farmers.
Bummer.
Pack rats are the worst, but farmers, mechanics, carpenters, they hate rodents with a passion.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And it's amazing the lengths that we will go to deal with them. But you know, one thing, I'm sitting here looking at the IMDb, and the baby there, the little baby, of course, he doesn't do anything other than be a baby, but he is listed as being an actor in it. I guess technically he must have got some kind of pay.
Well, I mean,
But
Did
the
he
funny,
do anything else?
well, now here's the thing. He did continue in the business. Guess where he ended
Oh.
up?
Prison.
Production.
No, I don't know that. I'm not looking at
Marketing.
that information. Special effects, particularly animation, art.
Oh.
awesome.
Isn't that interesting?
What?
Because he was in that whole movie is a special effect movie, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But let's
He
take a
started his
look.
life as a prop.
Yeah, and now I'm interested now. So let me go see here. So he had two things he worked on as a sculptor and a designer. And let's see here. So we have I Am Not a Serial Killer. I don't know this one. But the second one, Kubo and the Two Strings, I actually love that movie.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, he worked on Kubo.
He did. Kubo is a cool little movie, man. I love the animation on the girl with the raven cloak. Yeah, no, that's cool. So he did that. And then of course he did animation as well. And he did the box trolls. Thank you very much, Amron. He did he did special effects working with Weta Workshop on the Chronicles of Narnia, Paranorman, a Missing Link, The Dark Crystal. He was the design
Serious?
supervisor. Shit. So he
On
went
the
and worked.
new series?
Yeah. So he basically went and worked for Henson. Isn't that interesting?
That's just beautiful.
Because he's a little baby. He doesn't remember any of that. I guarantee you. Right? He doesn't remember any of that. But wow, that's neat. I'm glad I looked at it. Dude, he sculpted all the puppets for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That was
Holy,
pretty good.
that was good, dude.
Oh my
That is
goodness.
neat. He went on. That is really cool. I'm glad I looked at that. So the
I
little
think he did
baby,
remember it on some level.
I doubt he. Oh, maybe, but not really. We don't. You know, my earliest memory I have is from around 11 months old, and I've been told that most people don't have memories before 4 or 5. The average person. But you're right. There must be something in there. But it's just neat that he went on to do
Isn't
that,
that
and he's
right?
good at it, dude. He's good
Yeah,
at
I'll
it.
say, wow.
Yeah. It's not that he's just, nepotism. No, he's good at what he does. He's a sculptor, designer. That is neat, dude. That is super neat. You never know. Maybe the Jim Henson Company, because Jim Henson was a very personal fella that believed in human interaction. He was that guy. That's the whole reason he did puppets, right? And maybe that legacy, that thinking carried on with the Henson people, and maybe throughout his childhood they kept in contact with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, and inspired him. That's neat.
You see my screen yet, Chester?
No,
God damn it.
I'll try again though. Chris, the girls keep turning on, turning off, turning on, turning off. I don't know why. Oh, don't touch anything. Don't do nothing, Eric. It looks like it might want to do something.
Okay, not touching it.
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't understand why you have so much trouble.
It's only every once in a while, though.
Now, recently
It
it's
goes
been
for
always.
like a few months, and then it goes away for like 6 months, then it comes back.
Yeah, no, it said nope.
All right, let me save and come back.
I don't know, dude.
Shut everything down this time.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to see what people are doing. Of course, Amran is doing a very well, Amy is doing an anime-esque version of Jareth, which is cool. Melissa's doing the worm, which is cool. And I don't know, Amran's just got his scritchy scratchies on, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Trying to decide. I need reference. Reference needed.
Working it out.
Dude, there's so many characters in this movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many puppet characters in this movie, dude. But I know you're going to do
Probably.
Jennifer, so all right, fine.
Could I have it?
As you like. I'm really glad I went and checked that out about the Toby there. That's cool.
That was amazing.
It is neat. Yeah, I think that's super neat. That transpired like that. Because there's a lot of real nasty people in Hollywood. We know this, right? And it comes
Yeah.
out. And it's always funny to me. I've always had this question in my head. A lot of these people, these actors, will play these genuinely gentle, kind, endearing humans in the movie, but yet somehow they can't translate that to themselves. It's weird, right?
And the sweetest people play villains.
And they do it well. But Jim Henson, of course, I'd never met him personally, obviously, but he's always been portrayed as a genuine person who enjoyed being around people, making contact with people, interacting with people, bringing joy to people. He's always been portrayed by everyone who knew him. And of course, these are his own words. Like I said, that's why he chose puppeteering, was because he wanted to connect with people, right? So he's always been that kind of dude. And I bet you that he or his people kept in contact with that Toby guy into his teen years, I bet.
I've seen. There was. I think it was for some kind of tribute for Mr. Rogers. There was a little boy on his show, a handicapped little boy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they sung a song. And then later on, when he was having some kind of Lifetime Achievement Award, they reconnected, but he was grown up. He was still in a wheelchair, but it was really sweet.
Yeah, well, now Mr. Rogers is a completely different conversation. I mean, Jim Henson is, like I said, always seemed to be a really nice guy, but he's a guy. Mr. Rogers is literally a saint sent down from heaven. I mean, we don't get those humans very often. It's sad because we need them desperately, and that's why every time anyone watches Mr. Rogers these days, they have a hard time not tearing up because of how chaotic and crazy and evil shit has become. And we look at that guy and we like, oh God, we desperately need him. We desperately need that dude, right? And it hits you. It hits you when you see Mr. Rogers these days because he was genuinely a good man. I just said the word shit. I doubt he ever has. Right? Matter of fact, he acted like the word darn was a swear word.
Well,
Yeah. But that was a good human. Real good human.
Yes.
he had puppets too.
He did. He most certainly did. Yeah.
King Friday?
Yep, King Friday, that's
Den
right.
of the Tiger?
That's right. That's right.
Dude, we should do Mr. Rogers sometime.
Mr.
I don't mind that
Rogers'
idea.
Neighborhood, yeah. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of characters to do with Mr. Rogers, but just showing, honor to the man, I suppose it would be certainly worth it. Mr. Rogers is awesome.
I guess PBS in general, if that's easier.
Yeah. Now, Amaran, we're talking about an American dude. Do you even know who Mr. Rogers is?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
and-
Mr. Rogers show was never shown in Australia because
Right.
it just wasn't a thing.
Right.
But
No, of
I
course
know
not.
all about what he was about. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Why would it be? It's an American show. It's PBS. public
Yeah.
broadcasting system. And to be fair, Tom Hanks did a really good job with it. He did. Um, and I love his little story where he was researching in the hometown of Mr. Rogers and going around interviewing people that knew him and talking to him and stuff like that. And several people looked him square in the eye and said, "Don't you screw this up." And he took no,
Stop.
and he took that to heart, right?
Oh,
Because he did a
awesome.
really wonderful job. I thought he did a really good job. And Eric's not back yet. I don't know what Eric's doing. Now, Kima, you're closer to us. Still, it's PBS though. Did you guys get Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, we got it.
You did. Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know that because that is American public broadcasting. So outside of America, it does seem a little weird.
Yeah,
But
but Mr. Dress Up was more popular here.
oh, sure. You have your own things. But yeah, Mr. Rogers is just a very unique person, and the problem, the real problem with Mr. Rogers, because there is a major problem with Mr. Rogers, and that problem is when you watch him, you're like, why don't we have more people like that? It makes you realize how sour reality is when you have such a good human like that. But I also mentioned, Kima, before you come on, that there's three people in my life whose death struck me. I remember it, right? And of course, one of those is Jim Henson, but another one
Yeah.
is John Candy, one of yours.
Yeah.
Uh, Damn, man. I don't when it's weird because people die. You had that other guy from SNL. I think he was one of yours as well. But his death, it was like John Belushi was like, well, you kind of did it to yourself, right? And well, John Candy probably did it too, but I don't know. He was so beloved, John Candy, because there's another guy that strikes everyone as being a genuinely good person. I mean, a good man, right? I don't know. Are there rumors you know of him that we don't know?
No, he was just known as a really nice guy. So
Yeah, sweet fellow,
yeah.
married
Yeah.
man, kids. Yeah, no, John Candy, it was great. He's one of your best ones to come out of Canada, in my opinion. You get a lot though. You guys are involved in
Let's say
cinema
something.
a lot. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I love John Candy though.
I
Yeah.
heard this one. I heard this one story
Uh-huh.
online about him. Apparently, when I think it was either Saturday Night Live or something he did before then,
Hmm.
there was this man who had just been assigned to a tech crew, moving props, things like that. He was working on trying to get a stage set for the show, and a bunch of guys had come on, and he saw this one really big guy. And thought, oh, he must be on the crew. Like, they asked him, could you help me move some stuff onto the stage, or do some work or something like that. He said, oh, sure. And so he's helping him out. And a few minutes later, the stage director comes out and says, John, where's John? John Kane, we need you on stage. And he says, oh, sure, I'll be right there. Just let me finish this.
Wow.
And it was just
Yeah,
like, he
that's
actually,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, why not?
He's big.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong man.
He is a big dude.
And
Why
so,
not? Yeah.
why
Why not
not?
help out? Yeah,
Did
I understand that. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. John's cool. But I don't know, Kima, who would you guys consider the most famous Canadian? Please don't say Mike Myers. I swear to God.
Oh, how would I say that for?
Oh, thank God. All right.
Don't insult me too much, please.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Elbows Up.
I
Although I do love his Shrek, though. It is great.
yeah, he is pretty funny, but no, John Candy would probably be right up there. Like he was very popular.
Yeah. Didn't you have didn't you guys have like a singer? Um, is his name Bublé? Is he? No, he's from
Oh,
New Orleans. No, you had a singer. I don't mean Celine Dion either. I mean a guy. It was a guy, and
Brian Adams?
no, he's more like Michael Bublé. But he is Michael Bublé. I know he was always down in New Orleans, but is he from there? I think he is. Um,
I'm not much of a music person.
it's a he
Harry
was
Connick Jr.'s from New Orleans.
who?
Harry Connick Jr.'s
Harry
from New
Conley.
Orleans.
It Michael Bublé is from Canada. Thank you.
Yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Bublé. Bublé.
Michael Bubble.
It is Bubble. Yeah, it's the Frenchness.
Bubbly.
But yeah, now he was a I don't know him or Celine Dion were mega hits too though. But Celine, she had one song outside of Canada that everyone knows, and it was a big one, right? The Titanic theme. But I think what kept her back is her English was quite horrible. Um, so it got better as she got older, but I think that held her back from being more famous. But Michael Bublé, he a mega hit, right? Where is he from? Let me see here. It is a very a Quebecois name, isn't it? No, he's from British Columbia, Burnaby. His,
That would sound a lot like it. Yeah.
yeah, and his dad was a fisherman. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's super normal, dude. That's funny. He's super normal, and honestly, you never heard anything weird about him either. He's just that kind of Frank Sinatra thing he was doing, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I'm looking at his the wiki. Of course, it's the wiki page, but yeah, this guy is super normal. He's so normal. Good for him, dude. Of course, one thing with him, even though he was so successful, he's won how many Grammys? I don't know, a ton of them. But the one thing I've always criticized him about, and if I ever met him, I would have to tell him, dude, stop dancing on stage. Stop it. Because he's not good at it.
Just stop the dancing.
He's not. He looks like such an awkward nerd on stage, but boy, can he sing. But Bryan Adams was a big hit too, though. My wife loves Bryan Adams. He's got a couple of bangers though. Old Bryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had that about my first real six string. That's Bryan, right?
Yep. Summer
Put it
'69.
at the five and dime, something like that. And he has that Latin music one. It's just loving a woman, I think is what it's called.
Have you ever loved a woman?
Have
From
you ever let?
Don Juan DeMarco was the movie it was from,
Oh, was it? Well, I don't
with
care about
Johnny
that.
Depp
Oh,
and
really?
Marlon Brando.
Holy crap! But that song, that is a banger. I'd say that's big. The Summer of '69 is just American classic, even though it's a Canadian. But that the love of a woman, that is a big hit, dude. That's such a banger. It's such a good song too. So I mean, he had some real good ones, man.
He was
O'Brien,
big in the '80s. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I've seen this video where because he's like my age, our age, right? And I saw this video is clearly it's recent, somewhat recent, past 10 years. He still looks good, sounds good. You get a lot of hot, older Latina women dancing around him. Mm-hmm.
I'd say he's older than us. I bet he's in his '60s, late '60s.
You think? I'll go check.
Go check.
I always thought he was similar to our age. Hmm. Oh, he is 11 years older than me, so he is
Ah,
66. You are right. See, I thought he was just a couple, 2 or 3 years older. But he's always had that baby face, man. I'm sitting here looking at a picture of him last year, and he looks like he's 35. It's ridiculous, these people.
all that
60.
baby blood.
Yeah, I know. It's just ridiculous. But say about his personal life, because that's another guy who doesn't make noise beyond his music.
No, not really.
Yeah. Oh, okay. he does do charity fundraising, but he actually does it himself and goes out to the places and does it. That's better. Whoa, dude.
What?
I didn't know he performed
Oh
with
my
Joe
gosh.
Cocker, dude. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Now talk about legendary voices, man. I love Joe Cocker. I actually do a lot of Joe Cocker in my band. Yeah, I don't see no scandals. He is a vegan though, which explains why he's so damn skinny.
I don't
Or
think he's always been one.
no, but I wouldn't even say he's probably not a vegan. He's probably a vegetarian. A lot of people screw up that word. They don't understand the difference. But yeah, nothing odd. No scandals. Zero scandals. Holy crap. And he's been married to the same lady for 35 years.
Of course, have you listened to his music? It's all about love.
It is.
He's a
Oh, no,
smart
no,
man.
wait. No, no, no. Um, no. I think she died.
Aw.
Oh. And he didn't remarry. Huh.
Found that one and couldn't replace her.
Yeah, no, I get it. He was married 12 years, it looks like, and of course that means it's been 23, 24 years and he hasn't remarried. I'm sure he's had a woman in his life. I mean, men and all. But that's sad. I didn't know that. It's like the Martin Short thing, right? Um, what a sad story, right?
I know that one. Martin Short?
Yeah, Martin Short, his wife died, or not Martin Short.
Rick
Honey,
Moranis.
Oh, Rick Moranis.
Rick
Okay. I
Moranis.
knew that one. Okay. I
Sorry,
was like,
sorry,
Martin Short too? God
my fault.
dang.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it
Well,
is.
Michael Bublé, his baby died.
Oh, really?
It's been a couple years, but yeah, he
That's sad. That is sad. Now, bad things happen, man. The world is the world. But yeah, the although I would say that we did get though from a tragedy like this, we got one of the it's sad, but one of the best. I don't know, do I want to call it a dirge? In a way it is, right? But one of the greatest death ballads maybe ever written in Tears from Heaven,
oh
right?
yeah.
Eric Clapton, because his kid fell out of a hotel window and died. Um, but I mean, that song is so damn good. It's so good, dude. And of course, when you understand the implication of of what it's about, it changes it even more. It adds to it, right? But that
hmm
song is really, really, really good. You guys know this song well, I'm assuming. Tears from Heaven or Tears in Heaven, is it?
I think it's just called Heaven.
I don't know what it's called,
But
but
yeah,
I
it's a
know it's
heartbreaking
it's
song.
a banger, is what it is. That right there is what made him legend for me. He's done a lot of stuff. He's a guitar player. He's a very reliable one. He's been in so many bands. Blind Faith, Cream. Of course, he's had an incredible long solo career. He's done a lot of stuff. But
For me,
that
it's Wonderful Tonight.
that's a good song too. But that's a happy
Uh,
song. Well,
well,
kind
yeah, it's
not
a happy
really.
song.
Kind of happy, right?
Yeah,
But
it's happy.
a little bit, but it does have some connotations to it. But Tears in Heaven is so good. I mean, I'm done. I'm not
Yeah,
even talking about the emotion. I'm just talking about the musicality,
right.
right? When that was pure inspiration. That song, right? So And of course, you ask Chester, what does this have to do with Labyrinth? Well, Labyrinth is a musical.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Labyrinth is a
Jeez.
musical. It's got a lot
You
of
go
music
off
in it.
onto such tangents, it's nuts.
Anything to avoid his cousin.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I am going to. I need 1 minute, Eric, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
I'll be back.
Bye, Chester.
And then he was never seen again.
He's gone. He disappeared. Maybe he's going to call his cousin, see if she'll be on the show with us, which I've asked him to do several times. I thought it would be cool. Has everyone seen Labyrinth? Because I think I've only seen it once, and it was like in the 80s.
I think I saw it when I was a kid and then never watched it again.
Yeah. I tried to get, we had a couple of the grandkids, the older grandkids over last weekend, and we watched a movie with them, and my wife wanted to pick out something from the 80s. I said, hey, let's watch Labyrinth, because I wanted to watch it before the show, but I didn't get to. She goes, no, I don't like that. I'm like, all right.
Whoa.
Then we ended up watching Stand By Me. And
Oh
man,
God!
there's a lot more cursing in that than I remember.
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
There was nothing scary in it. One of the grandkids, he gets afraid of things quite often, so it's good.
Aw, poor baby.
Just a
Who
dead
ge-
body in the woods.
Oh.
Who gets afraid of stuff?
One of my grandkids.
They're a scaredy cat.
Scared of the dark.
Oh goodness.
Cat,
I don't know how to solve that.
12?
I never had that
12.
problem.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, that needs to be solved. Yeah. I've never had to deal with that though. I didn't have any kids that had, phobias. So I have no experience with it.
I'm terrified of crossing the street.
Situation where you find somebody out in the woods.
Well,
So as long as you stay off of the scary movies,
Mhm.
you should be fine.
Well, I've seen dead bodies before.
Well, hopefully you haven't gone out into the woods with no one around and come across a dead body. I feel like that's a reasonable thing to expect you will miss.
oh,
The
I've seen,
funny thing, while we were watching Stand By Me,
you know,
when they get to the scene where they go across the little pond and they get the leeches,
mhm.
and the grandson was like, "It'd be fun if he had one on his butt." I said, "Just wait."
Oh, I see.
Because he pulls off the leech out the front, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Right. But yeah, I don't know how to comment, honey, on being afraid to cross the street. I'm not really sure.
What was it, honey? That was Kenma, wasn't it?
Was it Kinma said
Yep.
that?
Terrified to cross the street.
Wow. That's a problem.
Is it because of the moose?
No, I've been chased up a tree by a moose.
Yeah.
But no, it
that's
happened
a
when I was
reason
really
for
young,
it.
and my sister and I were crossing the street, and a car just decided to rev up the road like crazy. My sister fell in the center of the street, and I dragged her across the street. But ever since then, I've been just absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, trauma. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's yeah, I don't know. I've never had a phobia, so I really have a hard time relating to those things. I have the only thing I don't like is like fish bones, but I don't know if it's a
No one likes
phobia.
fish bones.
Yeah, well, fair. There you go.
Yeah,
But
that's not really a good one, Chester. Come on.
sorry. You know what I really am good at dealing with in the classroom is OCD and ADH. Is that what it's called?
ADHD?
Yeah, that one. I'm really good at dealing with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I get a lot of those kids will be sent to me because the word went out long ago. And they have zero problems in my class. They're just a normal student. You know what the trick is? It's the silliest thing you'll ever imagine, right?
Get him normal?
Yeah. Don't treat
Really? Is
them
that what it is?
yeah, don't treat them special. They don't like the attention. It's pressure. They don't like people, because what teachers and parents, of course, especially mothers, if you have some little issue, they hover over you all the time. They always focus on you. Well, are you okay? You need help with this? You want to do this? And it just stresses them hell out. It stresses the hell out of them, dude. They don't like it. I don't. I don't treat them special at all. They're in class. I talk to them normally. I say, okay, we're doing this, and then I look away to other kids to talk to them. I don't put any focus on them. You are part of this class. You're completely normal. Let's go. And dude, does it work? I have I have so many times had parents and even teachers here in the system talk to me about that because it is something I oddly ended up specializing in. Um, and they don't get it. They don't understand because they've tried and tried and tried, and they have no success. And they come to me and there's zero problems ever. It's like there's not
That
even
really makes sense. That's why you're so good with artists.
maybe. Yes.
Because we all have that.
And hamsters.
And you'd probably get fired from American school
Why?
because you're not treating them special.
Oh, that's the worst thing you do to a kid, dude.
No.
It's the worst thing you could do to a kid. The worst thing you could ever say to a child is you're special. I mean, when I see people do that, I literally want to knock them out because you're hurting that child. That's abuse. You never tell a child they're special, ever. You tell them the opposite. You're not special, but you should try really hard to be so. You should work hard at it because that's what kids should be doing. They should be working real hard to be special at something. Some kids do have a little bit of specialness. If they work really hard, they can be special at many things, right? But this nonsense that they keep telling kids they're special, man, it's wrong, dude. It's wrong. But yeah, oddly enough, I am good with those kids. In all of my time as a teacher, I've only had to kick one student out of my school. One.
Really?
I've only had a single failure like that. And my the to judge my school instead of the SATs or AP tests or something like that, to
Mhm.
judge me, you have to judge it based on the TOEIC and TOEFL tests, which are out of Oxford University and they're for English communication across the world, right? Their certification system. And I have had, I have not had a single student in 24 years score less than 800 on that test.
Oh.
That's really high, by the way. And I have a lot of kids. I have junior high school and high school kids in my class that have the Japanese version of it at rank 1 or 1.5. So I've had a lot of success with that, and I'm very proud of it. But I've only lost one kid out of the class, and I had to kick him out. And it is a failure because I hate the fact that I couldn't fix it. But I couldn't allow it. She was a wild kid, and there's a long story why she is. I knew she was, but I can't have a kid running around the classroom biting other children.
Oh, good grief.
I cannot.
Was she like 5?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as she wasn't a teenager at the time.
Well, no, I know how to deal with that. Actually,
Was she the daughter of a Yakuza?
no. Her mom was a whore.
A literal whore?
I'm not sure. But he basically abandoned her with her grandmother, and her grandmother, of course, can't be that much of a winner raising a child like that.
Oh
But
yeah.
the grandmother, of course, people seem to forget this, but the grandmother, she runs a beauty salon, and she actually worked pretty hard at it, quite successful. So she's in that beauty salon every day, work at, and that child basically just no supervision, just running around that beauty salon all day like a wild animal, right?
Sad.
And it is sad, and I don't know where she is now, but I hate the fact that I couldn't fix that. but I couldn't.
But you tried though, right?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
My
that's all you
wife
can do.
wanted her out immediately,
Oh,
but I was like, no, no, we're going to give it a try. Now, I've had some little princesses that I've dealt with. I've had OCD kids. I've had all that kind of stuff. The OCD, the kids with these supposed mental aberrations, they're not. They're easy for me. I never have trouble with them at all. The princesses can be a problem, but there are techniques to deal with them. Sarcasm. The princess doesn't like sarcasm, especially when you're right.
Uh.
Yeah. And speaking of princesses, in the Labyrinth, Amaran, she's kind of portrayed as a little princess because she doesn't really seem to show much care for her little brother, which
And she's a
is the
spoiled
reason
brat.
why she is a spoiled brat, and that's why Jareth took him to teach her a lesson. And of course, by the end, does she learn to love her little her new stepbrother? I guess. But I did forget an important point of this. Did she end up marrying Jareth?
Think so.
I
Yeah.
think she did, right?
At the end of the movie?
Doesn't she end up with the
No, I
Goblin
think
King?
no, she goes she goes back.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but don't they have like a
She
stinger at
manages.
the end that suggests that it's not over?
Don't think so. Oh, at the end of the movie, I think all the puppets return. So it's like all the little Muppet creatures show up for kind of a happy reunion. So
Oh,
it's
right.
kind of
Yeah,
like
I
a
forget
Dorothy
how it
back to
ended. There
Oz
was
and
some kind of dark
some other
destruction of
shows
the
there.
world type of thing. Yeah, you're right.
I
Uh, yeah,
don't think so. I think she manages to escape the dream world and becomes more content with the life that she has,
right.
but still has her Muppet friends.
Right. But of course, it's also inferred that it's just a dream, and this is just her dealing with the divorce and the situation of her life. But one good thing though is, Eric, that even though I can't get to show you full screen because it just won't display, I
yeah.
can see you. I can see what you're working on behind that though,
Really?
right?
That's so strange.
Yeah, it's if you look at my stream online, you'll see you have a watch stream, the little eye, which usually I'll click on one of those to
Oh,
display the artist, so we can see what you're doing in the background. We just can't see it large and clear.
that's
Oh
so
well.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you have trouble, and then all of a sudden it's going to just work. Watch.
That's what I did last week, and just
Yeah,
boop.
yeah. Now Kima is doing a very anime-esque Jareth. Am I pronouncing his name? Is it Jareth or Jared? Maybe it's Jared.
Right?
I think Jareth is better though. Well, let me go check. Let's see here.
Right? That's a lie.
Let me see here.
Take as much as I would notice.
What do you say?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Jareth.
Yes.
I was correct. Yeah, okay. It was Jareth. That sounds much more fantasy than Jared. Subway
That's true.
guy. Ooh, don't
Yeah.
bring that up.
Oh, jeez.
Although that's another one, like with the Epstein thing. I don't really know what he did, right? I'm not
What
really
happened?
sure what he did that
It
was
was
so.
child porn, wasn't it?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I
I
believe
don't.
it
Hey.
was. Yeah.
He takes children if
Amron's laughing. But then again, Amron, the reason I bring it up is because in this movie, a baby is kidnapped.
Yep.
Wait for it. Shh, wait for it.
Huh?
No.
What?
Yeah, see.
I'm doing 50 things at once here, so yeah.
I know. I know. I'm not busy at all, though. I'm doing nothing. I'm just kind of chilling. But this is great, Kima. I do love the look.
Thank you.
It is a great picture, but how are you going to pull off? I mean, this is a more anime-esque take on it, which is cool. But how are you going to pull off the likeness of David Bowie, though? What are you going to do? I mean,
I have no clue yet. I might have a few ideas.
yeah, the cheeks definitely sink those cheeks in, yeah. But interesting. I love the concept, though. It is great, and of course, those balls are another great. Now, did he learn to actually do the glass globe juggling in the hand? I wonder. He probably
Nope.
did.
They hired a puppeteer, a guy who specialized in that kind of thing, and it was a special effect. He'd wear
Oh, okay.
a matched sleeve to the Goblin King's outfit, and with Carrot Jerker, he did that.
There you go.
And even for him, it took a while.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
was
That
doing it blind.
He was
dude,
really
that was a
blinded and
cool
freaked me
scene,
out.
though. Those are
Yeah.
cool things with the glass. There's so many cool little factors in that movie. Just cool, the cool factors off the roof. Isn't there like a giant stone monster too?
Gotta be.
I mean, I know there are a couple of movies that have puppeteering in them that have giant stone monsters, but I think that one has one, or maybe not. But I do love the wise worm, and the only name this character has, as far as I know, is Worm. Yeah. Of course, it's like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, because he's strange about it, and there's a lot of innuendo with what he's saying, but he is giving wisdom. You know.
Yeah, I think I remember liking him.
What do you say?
I was just thinking about this movie and that little worm character. I think I remember liking him
Is it him? I thought it was a female
or
voice.
her. I think it was a her.
Maybe. I don't. My
You know
brain
what?
says older lady voice. I don't
Don't
know.
misgender the worm.
I will misgender anyone I like. Thank you very much, sir. Let me go see. Let me go. I do have that page open here. Uh, Well, look at that. The voice of Hoggle was Brian Henson. Jeez, how many movies has he voiced, dude? I'm
Oh,
gonna
he's
come back and
Kermit now, I think.
dude, he does so many. I'm gonna go back and check that. Um,
He did the Scarecrow in was it the Scarecrow? In Return to Oz.
yeah. No, Brian does a ridiculous amount of voices, dude. It's shocking how often you hear him, because he's so good at doing very different things. Um, I Dave Goles played Didymus, who's a great character. I don't recognize that guy's name though. Um, yep, it was a lady, Karen Prell, the same lady from Fraggle Rock that played the main female character there. What was her name? Not Roz. What was her name?
Red?
Red. Yeah, she did Red, and she's got a whole bunch of credits too. 32 voice acting movies she's done.
How
Well,
many of them were Jim Henson productions?
probably a lot. Yeah. But I want to go back here and see Brian Henson and how many damn voices he's done over the years. Now, of course, those of you who don't know, he doesn't look hardly anything at all like his dad, but this is Jim's son.
Mhm.
Although he really doesn't look like his dad, he's much more handsome. But
Jeez.
well, no, I mean Jim wasn't the most handsome of fellas, right?
He
But
wasn't a looker, no.
no, but Brian actually is a pretty handsome fella. But of course, he was working with his dad from a very, very young age, and
Mhm.
he's about 7 years older than we are.
Okay.
But let me go see his freaking filmography, because it's going to be ridiculous. 57, dude, and he's got three coming, so 60 films. Um, and all of that is just production involvement, because we know he does a lot of that. Um, and he's directed 19 movies, including one that's upcoming. He's done 6 movies where he's just puppeteering. That was when he was younger, I imagine. But his just only voice acting, we have a lot of stuff. Let's go take a look. Um, The Wheels That Go was a short. Never heard. The Muppet Movie. We all know this. The Great Muppet Caper. Interesting. Split Image. Oh, dude, he's actually an actor in that one. You remember that movie, Split Image, early '80s?
No.
Yeah. The Muppets Take Manhattan. That's a great one. Return to Oz, as you said, he played Jack Pumpkinhead.
Oh,
Um,
Pumpkin. That's what it was. Yeah.
Labyrinth, of course. The Christmas Toy, which is a pretty good little TV movie, by the way. Sesame Street Forever. Holy cow, dude, Forever. Geez, what character? The boy with 3 P's, the boys with 9 quarters, and the boy with 7 nickels. He plays a boy, I guess, some puppet boy. He did Storyteller with that's Steven Spielberg, right?
No, I think that was a Jim Henson Productions.
Was that the British one?
Amazing Stories was
Yeah, you're right.
Spielberg. Yep.
The Storyteller was the British show that Jim Henson was involved with. That's right, and he did a lot of those. Uh, let's see, I don't know that. Dinosaurs. He played Grandma Ethel, Arthur. He played a whole bunch. He does a lot of different voices. A whole bunch more. Muppet Treasure Island. That wasn't bad. I didn't mind that one.
No, that's pretty good.
A lot of Muppet stuff, of course, because his dad, and I don't know, is he the boss of the company now? Probably is.
I believe so.
Yeah. Jack and the Beanstalk, of course. Farscape. Dude, I didn't even know he was in that. Muppet Party Cruise, a lot of Muppet stuff. Trying to see stuff that's not Muppet related. Wilson and Ditch, never heard of that. The Happy Time Murders, I've heard of that.
I have too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I watched it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah. Yeah, mostly Muppet stuff, but like I said, I'm pretty sure he's in charge of the company now. Dude, holy crap. I'm glad I clicked on this. You remember how I said he's got 3 upcoming productions?
Yep.
One of those that is coming sooner, the soonest one, is Grendel. They're doing another take on the Beowulf story. He's doing a witch story, which is like a young girl, child reader. So it's going to be a kid thing, of course, the Hanson Group. But the second one, the one in the middle, and yet to be titled Labyrinth sequel.
Oh.
Ooh.
You need to talk to your cousin. You know she's going to be in it.
Dude, I have not talked to her in decades.
Talk to her. Get her on the show.
Why would she want anything to do with a bunch of nerds?
Yeah,
Well, maybe
especially
she's
with
tired
a
of being
show
around
with
cool
only
people.
I doubt
10
it.
people watching, right?
She's charming. I think I'll be able to talk to.
Dude, that's cool. I'm once again glad I clicked on that. And would you like to guess who the director that they brought on to do it? Would you like to get? This is so awesome, dude. I cannot tell you how cool it is that I clicked on that. So we have Toby.
Del Toro.
No, that would have been
Mm.
great too, dude. It's Robert Eggers.
Really?
Imagine an Eggers Labyrinth. Holy crap, dude. That's going to be dark. They ain't going to play around with that at all, dude. But wow. That is neat though. That is super neat. I hope something cool comes out of it. I do like Robert Eggers. Does anyone else here like Robert Eggers movies? It's not for everybody. I know that. I'm well aware of that.
What's he done? You're going to have to remind me.
The Witch, The Northman, Nosferatu.
Stuff I've heard of that I haven't watched yet. Okay.
I'd say, I mean, they're all different, but they're also all Robert Eggers. He has his style, dude. Right? So I don't think it matters which one you watch.
He didn't do that Lighthouse, did he? Because oh god.
I don't
He did.
think did he?
Yeah, he did the Lighthouse.
He did. But yeah, but
I just did not like it.
Dude, William
So,
Dafoe absolutely owned that movie, dude.
well, yeah, but it's just freaking weird.
It is weird. It is bizarre, and that's the point. Um, I haven't seen Nosferatu yet, which is
Yeah.
a damn sin. I need to
What's
go
this
watch it.
werewolf he's got coming out
Yeah, he's
this
got
year?
that coming too.
Oh,
But my suggestion, The Witch is good, but it's such a slow burn. I would suggest that you go watch The Northman.
it's kind of been on the list. I just haven't got to it.
Because in general it's pretty good. Nicole Kidman didn't need to be in the movie at all, but then again, pretty much every movie she's been in, we don't need Nicole Kidman. So
Skarsgård is that? Oh, Alex.
oh,
Okay.
it's the one that's like
The tall one, the
the
super
tall
tall one.
one that's cut out like a freaking Greek statue.
Yeah, the one from True Blood. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He played
Oh,
Eric the
Ethan Hawke's
Viking.
in it too. Huh.
Yep. No, Ethan plays
Oh,
the dad. Yeah. He's pretty good at it too, but Ethan's a good actor. Ethan doesn't get the love he deserves, man.
he doesn't. He's been mouthing off lately, so who knows?
Yeah, well, okay, I didn't know that, but
They all do. I was disappointed to hear that this weekend. Like, man, shut up. I
shut
like
up,
you.
Ethan. We like you. What are you doing? But yeah, I would suggest that one. But like I said, he's not for everybody. He's not.
Yeah.
Um, but I love it because you know what he is. He is an auteur with a horror bent, is what he is,
Okay.
right? So and his movies are beautiful. The cinematography is amazing. The mood setting is amazing. The acting is outrageous. Although he uses the same cast over and over again, like a lot of actors do. Like Willem Dafoe is in all his movies, pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah, I noticed
Uh,
that. Yeah.
um, but Willem is really good actor. But yeah. So we have JD just showed up. Hey JD.
JD.
But you should give it a watch. I haven't seen Nosferatu yet. I need to. I gotta sit down and watch it. It's
I've been
just,
wanting to watch that one too.
it's just, I don't know if I want to sit down and watch that movie with my wife. And
Oh,
unfortunately, most of the time when I sit down to watch a movie, it's when she's here.
yeah.
So,
I feel you. I know.
yeah, it is weird because, we've made babies with these women,
Yeah,
but yet, isn't that weird how that is? Huh?
it is. It's understandable though.
Because I know some people are weird and do things like that, but I've never, with my wife, we've never seen anything pornographic or anything like that, right? Beyond
Yeah.
normal, nothing like that. Yeah, it is
It's kind of creepy.
it is, but it's also kind of weird, isn't it? Because, like I said,
Yeah.
we've made babies with these women. You
Yep.
know,
Been there.
you know every inch of them. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, though. It's one of those things. Because you don't marry that girl. That's not the girl. That's not the girl you marry, right?
Right, right. That is true.
Yeah, it is. It's very true. So but I like Robert. I love his vision. In my opinion, he's one of the few actual filmmakers going on right now. Right, a real filmmaker. Right. I would say I think his name is David Villeneuve. His name David.
That's familiar.
Well, the guy that
Yeah,
has
the
done Dune
Dune
and
and
Blade Runner and
Oh,
Blade
that.
stuff.
Runner.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's David, but Villeneuve. I do like his style, kinda. He's a real film director. I just don't like his movies very much.
Oh,
Um, Unfortunately, I did like Blade Runner. I like that one. I didn't like his Dune. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a bad director because he's not. He's a very good director. Because we don't have a lot of good ones, right?
I don't like we used to. I don't think.
No, we get a lot of crap. A lot
Or
of
maybe
people.
we're just too old to like them. I don't know.
No, no, no. It's like I just gave Villeneuve credit. even though I don't like
Yeah.
his movies. I know a quality when I see it, right? And there's a difference between that and what I like, of course. Now, I do have a couple of questions about Labyrinth, though. Um, that
Only a couple.
yeah, only a couple. We kind of covered the whole premise in the beginning, Amron. But I do have a couple of questions. Um, the casting. Now, like I said, Jenny wasn't cast because she was a great actress. I mean, she's capable. At that time, she was cast because she was a very pretty girl, right? And she could play a bratty girl real easy, which maybe tells you something, I suppose. But I never saw that because
Dude,
no, dude,
how dare you?
we only played as kids, so I don't really know her because she was mostly lived in New York, right? I didn't see
Right.
my New York family all the time. I saw them once or twice a year, right? So it's not like she was my neighbor, right, or something like that. But the casting, though, I think her casting just fine for what they needed. So I think that's good casting. But the question is not about that because the only other real character in the movie is David Bowie. There are plenty of actors in suits and puppeteers and voice acting and all that kind of stuff. But there's really only two humans in the movie, and David Bowie being the other. What do you guys think about the casting of David Bowie as the Goblin King?
I honestly can't really remember much of the movie.
Really?
Everything I've seen him do, he's really good at.
He's weird as hell, but yet good. It is
Yeah.
interesting. You ever seen The Hunger?
Don't think so.
That's a
Could have, but don't think so.
it's a weird ass movie about an ancient female vampire um, who is getting to the point she's had a lover for a while, but she's starting to show her age, so she needs to drain him of his complete life, suck his soul, basically, and so she can retain her youth and then find a new lover. That's the whole movie.
Hmm.
That's it. And David Bowie's thrown in the middle of it, and it adds a completely different tone because he's in the movie,
Hmm.
right? Although my favorite somewhat romantic vampire movie is probably Dance of the Damned,
I
which
believe
hardly
you
anyone has
Garrett.
ever seen or heard of, which is a shame
Oh.
because it's a really good movie. But anybody else have an opinion on David Bowie as the Goblin King, Jareth?
I can't imagine anyone doing a better job on that.
It is
Me
hard to
neither.
imagine
There's
someone
certain
else, isn't it? Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
It is fair.
Certain had the poison whimsy for it.
Yeah. And I'm assuming Armron hasn't seen this movie,
What?
Labyrinth.
Yeah, of
Oh, you
course I
have. So what do you think of David Bowie in the role?
have. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And I asked because for me, I think he's fine, but I know there's a lot of people that
yeah.
think it's too weird, right?
I don't
So
see anything weird about it because he's playing a weird character anyway.
he is always doing that, though. Who would you imagine would have been better as the Goblin King, in your opinion?
Who else would you cast?
Yeah.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Rocker.
No, Mick Jagger. Yeah, maybe. That would definitely something he could fit into. He's been in some movies too, but I think David's got better
Oh, yeah.
chops than Mick does.
Free Jack.
Yeah,
Have you?
Free Jack. I've seen it.
Free Jack. I
Whoopi
just I
Goldberg.
completely just recently I just remembered that movie existed.
Yeah, he plays a bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. He's hunting down Emilio Estevez.
Yes, and Whoopi Goldberg is somehow involved.
I can't even remember her in that. Was she in?
Pretty sure she is. Yeah, let me go check. Or because it could just been an ugly black dude with dreads. Who knows? What's the
No
difference?
eyebrows.
Yeah. Let me see. Free Jack. I do remember. My brain really says
I watched it recently, like for free on YouTube because it's no one remembers that movie, no one cares about it. So
No, well, it's not a very good movie.
yeah, it's just one of those oddities of the '90s.
It is early '90s too. Um, and to be fair, though, I don't think I think Mick looked good doing it. I think he looked good as the character. He just doesn't have any acting chops is the problem. And it's got an average rating of 5 over here on IMDb. Um, and let's see here. Because you got Emilio. And boy, did he turn out so different than his brother. Holy cow. He's actually
Yeah,
a good family man. They kind of
yeah,
backed away from Hollywood.
he kind of retired from acting.
He
He
did.
does. Yeah.
He did. And he actually, because his dad wasn't a bad guy, but his dad was kind of known for being a bit of a lecher and a partier like his son Charlie.
Yeah,
But
especially on Apocalypse Now. Good grief.
Oh yeah, but other
Yeah.
things too. He was known as one of those wild young actors of the time. But Emilio chilled his dad out seriously. They failed with Charlie, incredibly so. But I just saw my wife watched a special, a documentary with Charlie that just recently.
I
I
couldn't
think
get
Yeah,
through it.
same
yeah,
too, yeah.
I think he's starting to regret his life a little bit. But it's like, I don't know, dude. You're so far beyond the pale. Just own that shit, I think. He's way beyond the pale. Charlie is one of he's because a lot of people have these illusions of the craziness goes on in entertainment. And I've certainly seen some stuff in my life, but it's not what you think it is. It's not what Hollywood builds it out to be. There's only a few people who truly, truly live that life. Charlie Sheen, um, shit, what was the well, all of Motley Crue. Yeah, all of those guys. But except for Mick Mars, he wasn't as salacious. But
Yeah, because he was the old guy of the group.
he was, and he had a
Yeah.
disease from we didn't know from a young time. Let's see who's in Free Jack. You got Emilio, you got Mick, of course, and he looks good in the role, but he just doesn't have the chops.
Who was the old guy? Who was the old guy that was after
Anthony
him?
Hopkins.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Renee Russo. She's not a bad actress. Um, Jonathan Banks. Amanda Plummer.
But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I just remember the the thing that would like trying to plug the movie mostly was that the accident he gets into where he dies.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is like
They were pushing that hard. Yeah, they were
they were
pushing that scene hard for the promotion of it.
they were.
Always showing that F1 car flying through the air and
That's
crashing
right.
to the bridge.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And it was like,
Um,
that's so cool. Got to
it
see
was
this
cool.
movie.
Yeah. I think my mistake in my head was David Johansson, who's a black dude. I think he had dreads in the movie, and I was mistaking him for Whoopi. Um,
Oh,
Amanda
jeez.
Plummer. Amanda Plummer was such a weird actress, right? Because she's in a whole bunch of movies in the 80s and early 90s, so many things. And she's not a pretty lady, but she's got something about her, dude. I don't know. You remember Amanda Plummer?
It doesn't sound familiar to me.
I'll show you a picture. Hey, it had Frankie Faison in it as well. That's interesting. Um, John Shea is in it as well. Dude, this was a salary movie, dude. This was a salary movie. It had Jerry Hall in it. Yeah, this is a salary movie. All right, that's what it is. I'll show you a picture of Amanda Plummer. You know who she is. 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. No, you definitely know who she is. She's that, like I said, she's not, I wouldn't say she's ugly, but she's not a pretty lady. But I don't know. It's a weird thing with her. Let me show you a picture. Find one and when she was young. Yeah, here we go. This one. This lady. She's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, she's older here, but you remember when
I wouldn't even have known her name, but yeah, I've seen her in tons of stuff.
yeah, that's what I mean. She's a character actor and she's in tons of stuff, a lot of
You
TV
know, she's
stuff.
not pretty, but she's not ugly. She's
It's
just
weird, right? Because this is
yeah,
an
yeah.
older picture. I'm talking about her back in the '80s, where she's young
I
and
type in '80s after her name.
well, maybe. Yeah, Outer Limits, and this is '95 though. But yeah, she's just one of those actresses, right? I don't know, she's got this look. And she's
Oh,
in
she was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, yeah. That's why probably remember her mostly. She was the
yep,
diner scene with the
that's
other
right.
guy,
And of course,
Honey Bunny.
Prophecy with Christopher Walken, dude. Um, but I don't know, she's just a weird thing, man. Pulp Fiction, yeah. She's like I said, she's not attractive, but she's got something about her. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
Amanda
she's not
Plummer.
ugly, but she's just not attractive either. It's kind of just strange.
It is a strange thing, her effect that she has. She is a solid actress though, which is why she's in so many freaking movies. Um, because she's just a good character actor, right? Let me go to her. See how many movies she's been in. This is your fault, by the way, Armron. You can't complain. 118. Wow. She got one coming up. You go, girl. Damn.
You know, she was still alive,
No, me. Well, she's not much older than us. Um,
but she probably isn't older than us.
no, I think she's a little bit older than us. I'll check it. But dude, it's all TV and movies. It's all character actor stuff. Because she's good at it. It is what it is. Let's see here. Oh no, dude, she's definitely older than us.
Oh, really?
I had no idea. She was born in '57, man. She's 68 years old.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's older than we thought she was, and of course, her
Oh yeah.
dad is mega famous. Um,
What?
Christopher Plummer. Come
That's her
on.
dad?
Yes, dude. She's a
I would never have
legacy.
guessed that.
Dude, he's in so
What
much
about the other
stuff.
plumber? There's another plumber. I can't think of his first name.
Um, I don't know. I know there's the whole family. It's an entire family of actors, just like the Barrymores, and the Estevezes, and there are many of them.
What's his name? Damn it! I can't even think. I can't even remember what movie. I can't even name movies he was in.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
this guy is in so many movies, so many stuff, and you probably recognize his older look than his younger look, because this is him. That this guy, you've seen him
It
so
is
many
Christopher
times.
Plummer. I'm thinking of someone else.
Well, no, her dad is wicked famous.
But yeah, it's Sound of Music.
Yeah,
Most famous for
yeah,
Sound of Music.
he's a really good actor. And
I liked him in Must Love Dogs.
really, okay,
Was that the movie he was? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
yeah.
He's just really funny in it. He's a widowed and he's trying to. He's only got a bit part in it, but he's going on dating sites and trying to meet women. Ends up getting set up with his daughter because of the site.
Oh wow, okay, that's
I
one
was
of those
also
Hollywood
thinking
movies.
of Christopher Lee. I was thinking of
Oh,
him, and then I'm thinking, yeah, Christopher Plummer. It's that was another plumber.
Yeah, no, there are several plumbers that are involved. Mostly they do theater though. But the Plummer family is a legacy family, and of course Amanda, unfortunately looks like her dad, has her father's nose, 100%. But she's a really good actress and she's well accomplished. So it definitely runs in the family. The Barrymores, of course, are another really big Hollywood legacy family. Now, Drew, who most of us know, I mean, she's not a bad actress.
that's probably the only one I know. I don't know. I knew her family was in the business, but I wouldn't be able to tell you who they were.
Oh, her parents were way more famous than she ever was, dude. Her mom and dad. Yeah,
Really?
they're way more famous than she ever was. Because Drew had some real serious drug problems.
Oh,
And
well, yeah, because she
yeah,
was a child actor in Hollywood,
yeah, yeah,
and no one cared.
yeah, yeah.
Not
But
even Spielberg.
no, and but honestly, with I'm going to move on from Plumber, but he's in I don't even know how many movies this guy's in, but it's a lot. He's probably Christopher Lee numbers. But of course, one of the he did all the Shakespeare stuff, of course, being classically trained. But his King Lear was really good, actually, if you care for that kind of stuff.
Oh, Plummer was in a Star Trek too.
Christopher
He's a
Plummer's
Klingon.
everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the last one,
yeah,
one of the original
yeah,
cast. Yeah,
yeah,
Undiscovered Country.
yeah. But he died just a few years ago. He lived a long time.
Well, I'm happy with that.
You're happy about that? Why?
He lived a long
But he's
time.
Oh, okay.
Not that he died just a few years ago.
Well, he's really good friends with Olivier, right? They were real good buddies. They probably did a bunch of movies together. Lawrence of Arabia, I think he's in that. Isn't he in that the opening scene where they're all showing the military life. They're all gung ho British guys, and he puts a cigarette out in his hand or something, match or something. Isn't he in that opening scene of
I couldn't
before?
even tell you the last time I saw that.
It's been a while, but it's hard to forget that movie.
Yeah.
Um, that is a good
Eventually, I have
movie.
to start forgetting stuff because there's just too much stuff to remember.
That is nonsense. Your brain is designed to hold 500 years of information.
Well, I mean,
That's cool.
when you take into account my past lives, I'm about there.
Okay. All right, fine. Which has always been a curious thing because we know
Call me
this.
Shirley MacLaine.
Oh God. God, that's why would you do that to yourself? But it is weird because we understand the brain, how the brain functions and keeps memory, and we can measure that. It's not That's an easy thing to do. We don't completely understand memory, but we have a good handle on the system of it, right? So why would the human body be capable of keeping 500 years of information when we can't even get close to it?
Well, it's because we're from Mars.
Thinking, using my brain.
Yeah, but why do we have so much extra storage space?
Because when we were on Mars, we needed it.
Okay. All righty. Fair enough.
Because, we're not from here.
Well, I mean, if you listen to the old stories, and you're talking about white people, then yes, you're correct. Well, dude, the oldest stories we have, the absolute oldest stories we have are not what we thought were the old. When I was at university, everything was, of course, Egyptology. They always want to take every penny they can get, and they do. They're bastards. But when I was at university, it was really all about Mesopotamia and its ancient origins and stuff. There was a lot of focus on it, which obviously I did focus on it because I studied Mesopotamian philology specifically. However, since then, we have uncovered a lot of interesting information. The Mesopotamian stories and history that we have is not the oldest that we have, not even close. Now, probably the Irish stories probably aren't close either. There's probably so much stuff older than that. Matter of fact, the stories themselves say these stories are coming from earlier records. They even tell you that. But nevertheless, Mesopotamia is not the oldest stuff we have. It's the Irish Eddas, epics. Those are the oldest ones we have, and in those, the original, which is the oldest, even older than the Enuma Elish, and of course the story of Atrahasis and in Gilgamesh, talking about the flood. The Irish one is actually older than that, and of course they're all the same story, but they're just more detailed the further you go back, right?
Mhm.
Which is interesting. But they're very clear. The 5 ships, it wasn't one, it was 5. There was the death of Typhon. And of course, Typhon for them in the story was a planet, a water planet, right? And they were coming from Nurgle, which we call Mars today. And Typhon exploded, and they suggested that the gods had something to do with it, whatever that means. And a royal household was able to escape with all their people in tow on 5 ships. Uh, a lot of people, modern Irish, think it's 4, but actually it's 5 ships. And they didn't traverse the ocean; they traversed space. And those ships landed on Earth, and they landed in Ireland, and they immediately had trouble with the locals and went to war almost instantly, and they conquered it. Right? That's
Mhm.
the oldest story we have of the flood, and it's all about what we call Ireland and what we call Mars. Isn't that interesting? That the
It is.
oldest story is a science fiction one. That's just
I like
something
stuff
cool
like
about
that.
that. Yeah, so do I. It's kind of neat. It
I
doesn't
make fun
necessarily.
of you, but I like stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, but it's just cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But when you read the old Irish stuff, the old Gaelic stuff, um, it's just so much more detailed, and it's so neat. It feels like being fresh again, being young again for me, right? Because I studied the hell out of Egyptian history and language and Roman history, Greek history, Indian even a little bit, and the Mesopotamian stuff. I just absorbed it and memorized it, right? And then here we are, decades later, and there's a whole new version of the story that's much cooler and much more interesting. And I get to study it all over again. It's neat.
Mm.
It's fun. Yeah, I like it.
That should be fun for you.
It is fun. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it.
definitely.
Yeah, especially seeing as I am half Irish. But
We won't
the
hold it against you.
Fair enough. But and the conspiracy theorists, which there are many, which I love that too. That's fun as hell. People just take that too seriously. Just enjoy it, right? But the conspiracy theorists, because one of the mysteries and something I'm a bit of a specialist in. I've written many papers on it over the years. I even if you happen to go to Oxford and you have a textbook in Introduction to Genetics, you will read my chapter.
Ooh,
Yay!
I don't think I'm going to make it out there.
You know, but nevertheless, um, the conspiracy theorists like to, because we don't understand Rh negative. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't exist in any other living thing. Only in white people and the some of the Asian people we mix with, right? And not a lot of them, but it's mainly us. And we don't understand. It's an alien thing. It doesn't make any sense. Where we just don't understand it. But the conspiracy theorists take that, just like the measurement of how far you should be able to see until the curvature of the Earth falls away is incorrect. Therefore, the Earth must be flat. They jump to conclusions, you see.
Of course.
Yes. And they do the same thing with this. Well, we're from Mars. Well, the interesting thing is the oldest stories say so.
Well, all right.
Another interesting little point, I'll get off of this quickly because I can hear Omron seething. Is a lot of people think of it as the Tuatha De Danann, is what they call them in modern Ireland today, but that wasn't the original name or pronunciation. Tuatha, meaning the children of, Tuatha De, the children of Teo, not Dana. And of course, Teo later much later with the Cometians or the Egyptians, they called him Toth. So isn't that interesting? He's the crane-headed god of knowledge and wisdom. He's Mercury. He's in the Mesopotamian stories. He's Ninchida. Yeah,
Is
Hermes.
it hat?
Anyway, I really like the patience you took with this today, Amaran.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it today, so I'm just doing like a basic, sort of like almost Saturday morning cartoon style because that costume is just so bloody detailed.
It is, but you could have just put her
Yeah,
in her house clothes. But
yeah, I can do that.
but it looks good. It's super clean. I like the look of it, and I've been trying here the entire stream to get Eric to display. I mean, like I said, we can see the background of it, but it would have been nice to be able to see him do his thing. But this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to shut up.
Right now, it'll show.
I have been trying the whole show, dude. But I'm going to kind of shut up, and hopefully you guys will talk a little bit because I need to create the straw poll. So
Well, I guess we'll try, but we're down at the wire here trying to finish
you
up.
are. I'll try my best to keep talking and do two things at once.
Whatever. You
it's-
go work on your. Yeah, better
You're a
be as good
teacher,
as Jeff's.
multitask.
No, I'm going to intentionally not be as good as Jeff. I'm going to. Why did you do that? Stop that. Don't do that. Okay, stupid
You
computer.
didn't do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was yelling at the computer.
That's how you know you're old.
What? Yelling at the computer?
You blaming the computer.
Well, it's definitely the computer's fault.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, definitely. What are you talking about? All right. Okay. All right. Showdown 2026. Wow, I can't believe it's 2026. Remember when we were kids and we were dreaming of flying cars and
That's what I was getting ready to say, and we still don't have no frickin' flying cars.
don't have the robot. The robots are close though. We are close to the
Oh
robots.
yeah. Well, especially over there. You got robots for everything over there.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't take the form we imagined. But yeah, we do.
Japan's a bunch of perverts. That's the problem. Nobody ever thought of that crap.
Well, no, that's Tokyo, dude. That's not Japan as a whole. Most of our robot stuff are in car plants, factories. We have a lot of well, we call it AI. Of course, it's not real AI.
Yeah, but since like in the early 80s,
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
robot plants,
Yeah.
plants with robot controlled
They do.
arms and shit.
Yeah, but these days it's like my air conditioner speaks, my toilet speaks, my refrigerator speaks.
That's only in Japan.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I
They
have a
say
story
China
now.
is the future, but it's Japan. The toilets.
Chester's been talking about this toilet for years now.
I have.
And I knew my the ex-president of my company had one put in his
Finally, I
private
got
bathroom
working.
in the office.
Hey guys,
His was
Hey, JD.
JD's talking.
his was
sorry,
$7,000
my
when he had it
microphone was not
installed.
working.
Quiet,
sorry.
Eric. Quiet.
I'll be quiet.
JD's
Yeah.
talking now.
It's okay, guys. I'm sorry. I was just trying to talk, and my computer was acting weird, and I think my microphone wasn't working right. Sorry,
And
guys.
It sounds a lot
working.
different now.
It's working now, and
Yeah.
that's okay. We all just made assumptions about Bojangles and stuff. It's all good.
Tell me about it.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Bojangles.
You guys never changed. That's good.
And
I can like consistency.
Yeah, when you guys were talking about Martin Sheen, I was actually trying to mention that he was in an alien movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he
Fire
was
in the
he was in
Sky.
a lot of B grade straight to video release movies. Yeah.
I know
He did
it's
a lot of that.
A Fire in the Sky. You ever heard? Martin Sheen.
Of course.
Yep.
You guys didn't see. You didn't see that one? It's pretty cool.
oh, I might be thinking of a different. Is that that's the one about the lumberjack that got abducted?
Yes, that's the one.
Martin Sheen's in that?
Yeah. Wait,
Beat Cop.
no.
Lumberjack.
No, wait, Martin Sheen? I
That's
thought you
got
guys were
DB
talking
Sweeney. The Terminator 2
Oh yeah, he's
guy.
the one who got abducted, DB Sweeney. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Can't remember if Martin Sheen was in it, I think. I think he was one of the lumberjacks.
Or was he the guy like part of
He
the
might have been the
government?
cop that trying to investigate.
Yeah.
He's the guy who made the.
What?
Oh, dang it. I'm just going to have to go
Oh,
look at
wait.
him.
I don't know who you guys are talking about. Now I'm getting confused.
That's okay.
I didn't see the movie, but it's about lumberjacks. I'm going to assume they were pancakes.
No, there's no pancakes.
Robert
there's
Patrick said, "Oh, James Garner was the main cop in it."
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I forgot Elliot from E.T. was in it too. Henry Thomas.
Irony. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Like I said, my computer was acting weird, and it turns out my mic wasn't working because I didn't plug my dang on headphones right.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And sometimes
Yeah.
when you add
It
this
kinda
to
they'll do
helps.
it, yeah.
you sign everything again.
Yeah, I just assumed it was working, and it wasn't. Sorry.
Well, Chester, what happens when you assume?
Uh-huh.
Make
Get
an
screwed
ass out of
over.
you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it screws you over, right? Yep.
Dessert can.
Trying to figure out.
AD, are you drawing? Should Chester put you on the poll?
Yes,
Oh,
I already
me?
have. Done.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, just trying to figure
Let's
out
see.
how
Is
to
it
use.
Is it ERICK? No, I don't
You
think
put a K in there, I'll fly over there tonight and whip your ass.
so. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me see here.
I'll give you my goalie stick.
Hey now.
The
Oh,
good old
God.
Sherwood.
That would be funny, like Casey Jones, and right?
That's right.
I missed you guys.
Ah, we missed you. It's been a while since you've been on.
It has.
I know it's just been crazy this past time, you know.
Or I guess every once in a while.
Yeah. Also, if you guys don't know, my dog Peanut died last year.
Oh,
But
sorry.
don't worry, I got a new dog. She's
Let's see.
okay. She's a puppy.
Oh,
I
my
hope she
gosh,
survives
that's
long
awesome.
enough to be a full grown dog.
Why not?
Is she sickly?
They're quite
Because she's been
resilient.
eating. I know she's a Chihuahua too, and she's pretty much crazy.
Well, you seem to like those.
Normal
So
chihuahua.
That's the way
Yeah.
chihuahuas are. They're pretty.
they are. That is
Yeah, they're
true.
just crazy.
Yeah,
So what do
that's
I
true.
got? I have Amy. Got it. I got Amaran. Got it. Got it. I got Eric. Got it. I have JD.
Got it.
Got
Got
it.
it. Get it. Got it.
Got
Get it. Got it.
Kima.
Go.
Got it. I got Melissa. Got it. Got it.
Elisa.
Who's that?
Well, I mean, in certain parts of the world, right?
That reminds me of that skit with oh, what's that guy? Armand, you know what I'm
Wayans.
talking about. The skit where he's got the substitute teacher saying all the wrong
Wayans.
names.
The Wayans
Oh,
brother.
No, not the Wayans.
Key and
Isn't
Peele.
it Damon Wayans?
Yeah, Peel. Yeah, those guys.
Oh, okay.
Key and Peele,
So,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't
Hey,
tell the
Ron.
difference.
Hey, Ron.
They all
those
look
guys.
the same.
Oh,
I
no.
just think of that the
They blame
footballers,
genetics for that.
the gridiron players, and they have really strange names. They just turn it up. It just escalates.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I don't.
One footballer had the name of like a running chainsaw. It was like a running chainsaw sound effect.
Yeah, my guess. You mean the football players? I think that.
Yeah, the
I think
football
most of those guys-
player
Those guys.
sketch.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know they're from America. I mean, some of the names sound so weird. I think they're from an alien planet. You know.
Yeah, I never cared for Key and Peele. But they've had a lot of success. Good for them, dude.
Yeah,
Some funny
kinda like this
skits. I've
thing
only
you-
caught little bits and pieces.
Intersea Hogwarts. I like that Intersea Hogwarts skit. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess for me, it's an
Or
age
zombie
thing.
apocalypse one where they're trying to run away from zombies, but the zombies don't want to go anywhere near them because they're black.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
Yeah,
saw that one the other day. They're asking people saying, "Would I date your daughter?" Well, of course. Boom. That's an alien. Those are aliens in that one.
all right. But no, I
Yeah,
mean,
they're running through a street. Okay, we gotta go down the street, and all the zombies are kind of like, yeah, avoiding them. Even one was locking the doors of the car as they came up to a car.
but
I go, are
everything
you
they
serious?
do, their entire shtick is racism, right?
Yeah,
Whereas you have
Uh,
other black comedians who certainly made jokes in it, but they do all kind of things. But their whole
Yeah.
thing is racism, right? And one and two, everything they're doing is rehashed. I've never seen them do anything original. These are things that older comedians and older sitcoms did. There's nothing new. It's just a rehash. Now you could argue that that's kind of true with a lot of things, but yeah, I just never got Key and Peele's popularity whatsoever. And then of course, one of them was it Peele or Key? I don't know which one of them went on to be a director,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and they've given him a lot of opportunity, and it for the most part all sucks, and it's
It's the
very
chunky
racist.
one, right?
Yeah, he's the chunky one, but he's very racist guy. Where the other guy, I got the joke, this tall, skinny one, I got the jokes, I get their racist jokes, but he never came across to me as being very racist. Maybe he is, because the chunky one, as you say, he is wicked racist.
Yeah, I think he writes all the material mostly. Probably that's why it's like racism in every racism
Probably
jokes in
true.
every sketch. Yeah,
And of course, because he's a black director, as if he's the first one, which he's not,
he's not, definitely. Spike
yeah,
Lee's better.
Spike Lee's way better. But I mean, there's a lot of black directors from around the world, you know. But because he's
Well, the guy
during
who directed Black
during
Panther was black, so duh.
yeah, like I said, there's
Or,
a lot. But during this period of wokeness, he was the chosen one. And they just, oh my God, it's the best movie ever. And I watched one of them. I think it was called Get Out. And
oh, that
yeah,
one, yeah.
it's racist as hell. But it's just kind of a normal little psychological horror movie, thriller really. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, oh my God, 10 out of 10. No, it wasn't. And I saw a
So,
couple of blurbs of a couple of things of his, like a Twilight Zone, and it's just they're not good, dude. They're just racist.
tell me about it. That's all he does is racism. That
I know.
sucks.
Yeah. Well, he is a racist. Just go listen to him
No
speak
doubt.
about white people. He doesn't like them.
That's
Who
irony
does?
that
Jeez.
he's actually,
What do you
that's
say?
irony.
I said, who does like white people?
Oh, I
Fair
do.
enough.
I like white people.
Yeah,
I
I
almost don't
do.
like them anymore.
I,
No, I
I
like
just,
them.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just hate the racist ones that are liberal.
Yeah. Well, no, I pretty much like people in general. You know, I kind of like people. I
Oh,
one of my
That's because
favorite.
you don't live here.
That's probably true. But one of my favorite little people thing to do, because I mean, my job is people. I mean, my job is speaking.
Right.
But one of my favorite people things to do is just to go to. We have a really beautiful mall here, and it's one of those malls that's open air. So it's got a
Oh,
full
okay. Yeah.
treed courtyard with fountains, and it's quite beautiful. And I like just going sitting there because that place is pretty much all kind of middle class, maybe even a little upper middle class, but mostly middle class families with kids. Everyone's so well dressed for their day out. It's that kind of environment, and it's very clean and very Japanese in that way. But I like just kind of sitting down and people watching. I love the sound of kids running and playing, even and screaming is fun. I like to sit and listen to the gaggle of women. If you got a whole bunch of women sitting there just gossiping and gaggling as they do, I like that sound. My son has tried to explain to me what ASMR is, which I still don't get, because I guess it does.
yeah, I don't want to know.
Well, no, the
No, it's
science,
like
JD.
just enjoying sound, like really
Yeah,
deep.
Well, and it
high quality
also,
sound.
yeah, opens up. It's supposed to lift the hairs on the back of your neck. I just don't. It doesn't affect me
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nevertheless, I kind of get the general idea. I just don't know directly. But maybe I do because I do like to listen to those sounds. I like the cacophony of people. I
That
enjoy
makes
that sound.
sense. You study language and you like music,
I
so
do.
you probably would like listening
Maybe I'm
to people.
desensitized to it. Yeah,
I don't know about that.
because I don't have that experience where the hair on the back of my neck stands up. I don't have that at all.
Duh.
That sounds like you got spooked.
I
No,
remember.
really old classic movies and or listen to music from movies. It's like, yeah, that
It's
gives
good.
me like goosebumps.
Yeah, sometimes there's good. I mean, really good music. The only time I ever have a tear come to my eye in my adult life, there's only been one that wasn't music related. Because music does have an effect on me like that, so that is fair. But yeah, I've only had one time where I actually teared up as an adult, and that was because I couldn't get a pumpkin because we were stuck in the hospital where my daughter was diagnosed with cancer. And I
It was
didn't have a
stuck in the
chance to go get
pumpkin.
the pumpkin, and it was Halloween. I went looking around, and there was no pumpkins to be found in Hawaii anywhere. And I don't know, that moment
A
broke
good
me.
husband would have found that pumpkin regardless, Chester.
I almost
Yeah,
stole
you
one.
failed as a father.
It didn't matter anyway. She was in the hospital for weeks, and she didn't come out, so there was no Halloween. We were in the hospital.
She did.
Yeah, it sucks.
She's married now.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, it's all good. But I'm just saying, in my adult life, having a tear come to my eye, that's the only moment
Oh,
outside
hey,
of
hey, hey! How's the grandchild coming along?
Oh, you got
uh,
a grandkid? Cool.
um, it's cooking. It should be here within 2, maybe 3 months. I have to say,
Cool.
um, she is my son married. She is a very little thing, but then again, it's Japan. But she's cute as a little button, and she's very demure. Um, although she is very particular, which is good because he's not. Even though he's a
I
freaking
thought it was your
scientist,
daughter.
which is weird. My daughter is like me; she's very particular. But cute little thing, and of course, as all cute little girls are, her pregnancy is
Mhm.
cute too. She didn't gain hardly any weight. It's just the perfect little baby bump. She's cute as hell. Just like my wife.
Dang,
She
that's
hardly put
nice.
any weight on at all.
Good.
Yeah, I know, right? I gained weight.
The
Well,
nurse.
you won't be. You guys will be surprised, but I lost a lot of weight this year.
That's good. Good for you, JD.
Yeah, I think it was like 6 months. Boom, I'm skinny as hell.
Yeah, it's good. No, losing weight's good. I mean, you got to stay active though.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay active as much as possible. Actually,
Yep.
it's hard to do, man.
Well, here's the thing. You know all the people that run out to those gyms, which is a fashion, a fad, and it's cool. I'm not knocking it. Have at it. But actually, do you know what the best thing you could do for your health is? Your body. You know what the absolute best
Diet.
thing to do? Walking.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I
That's
do
not an
walk a lot.
opinion. It's not an
I
opinion.
pace.
That is science. Oh, that's fine. But
I
walking
pacing. I always
is.
pace.
Uh, well, no, they went and they had a study that's been going on for decades actually, where they went to the longest lived populations, which they call blue zones, all over the world, right? Every place that we have populations that live just longer than everybody else, and they did a full on research of why is that. They looked at every aspect of it, right? And the end conclusion was very simple. They walk a lot. They go out, they enjoy each other, they laugh. Laughter is actually healing. It literally is healing, especially for your muscles in your abdomen. And they go out and they drink, not excess, just have a glass of wine or two a day. They hang out with friends. They go and they garden. They go ride bikes. They just live
Do
life normally.
they have enough access that they can actually enjoy company, their own prosperity, the
Yep.
world around them, and not
Yep.
just be stuck in an office like
Well,
60 hours a week?
that's right. And there's a lot more centennials in the world than you think there are. There are a lot of them. And some of those centennials on that, I watched the full documentary study on it, and some of them are like 103, 106, 110, stuff like that. They look like they're freaking 50, 60. It's incredible. There's one old guy down in somewhere in Latin America, and he still rides horses and wrangles cows at
Wow.
103 or 106 years old. He goes down and dances with the ladies still.
Dance whack.
Yeah.
That's
It
awesome.
must be a play, yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. He seems like a sweet old man. But the
No.
point being
Very
is
cute.
walking. You don't need to go to the gym and work out. You should if you like it, but it's not actually the best exercise. Nevertheless, ding dong,
Highly
the
so.
king is dead. Is it the king or the wizard or somebody's
Witch.
dead?
Witch.
The
Witch.
witch
Ding
is
dong,
dead.
the witch is dead.
Da da
Wicked
da
witch,
da
the
da da
wicked
da.
witch.
Hi, stop doing whatever you're doing.
Nope.
Is my point.
No.
And I'm going to go here and take a look. I'll give one more try and see if we can't get Eric to display. JD's not displaying either.
Why I'm
But
not?
that's all right. Both of you
I
guys just.
am.
Yeah, but no,
You
I
know-
can't. You're not loading for me. So both of you
Oh.
guys, please drop that into the
That's weird.
Discord, and I'll show it.
I
I'll
already
go-
did. I just dropped it in
Okay.
there. So
Thank
if
you.
you can't
Thank
see
you.
it,
Okay, I'll drop it in the Discord too.
Thank you, JD. All right, so I'm
let
going
me
to go
try
over
stop
here.
sharing and sharing again. Hold on here.
Ma, you've done that a few times, but it's okay.
Yeah, sometimes that last time it goes pink.
Here
Sometimes,
somewhere.
yeah.
Here we go.
But
If it
let me
doesn't,
go
I'm
over
gonna
here.
go smoke a cigarette.
Upload a file.
Okay, well, I am. You can do that. Sure. So let me
here it
go
is.
over here and take a look what Amy is doing. So now Amy has done a
Jason.
an anime-esque David Bowie as Jareth, the Goblin King. And he's holding the baby and the crystal globe. I can't see the baby, but I can see the hand. And of course, he's questioning the morality, the purity of Sarah. I can tell he's judging her. And in that movie, did I forget that
Yeah.
David Bowie has 2 different colored eyes? I did, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Rice,
Yeah.
just
Noticed
for
that.
lunch.
Yeah.
Now about 10 minutes or so. When
Picture
you're not
reference
busy.
photo.
Okay.
If you want to eat, those prawns with the garlic.
Oh.
So
Well,
Amy,
okay. In a couple minutes, okay?
Amy, are you there?
Yes. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, just make sure you speak up because your mic is not happy. But you guys
That's me.
often have a
Alright.
bad mic for some reason. I don't know why. Because you
Yes.
never have trouble displaying though. Well, sometimes, but very rarely.
Well, hey, that's
Yeah,
better.
it is
something
better.
working.
You're better than Eric, is your point. I get you. I agree. Yeah, it's okay.
That's
He
just
smoked.
mean,
He
Amy.
smoked. He smoked. That's mean. He's smoking a cigarette though, so he won't know that. I'll keep
No,
it.
I go
it's-
outside to smoke. I haven't lit one yet. I'm gonna wait.
It's between you and me. See, I have my own little streaming room, so I can smoke all I want right here.
Yeah.
I am banned elsewhere, though, particularly since there's a pregnant lady in the family now. I'm not allowed to smoke anywhere.
Oh, yeah, there's a baby
Ooh,
coming.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Might as well quit.
Yeah, well, and same for you.
Too late
Anyway,
now.
Amy, I do like what you've done here. I love the Charlie Brown aspect of the head because initially I thought it was one of the crystal balls, but no, I can see now that it's the baby's head. So
That's good enough, yeah.
I get that. It's very cute. It's very nice. And if you guys like what Amy has done, please vote for her in the straw poll. It's pretty good. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and move on and take a look what Amron done. He's putting some color in, but I actually like what he did. It's very understated for him. Now he says because he is being lazy, but I kind of like it actually. It is he's trying to recreate that wedding dress, which is kind of ridiculous in the movie. But it is kind of ridiculous. But I like it. I think it's very understated and it's fairly accurate, and he didn't go
Yeah, with the
overboard.
big bouffant top of her hair, like
Yeah.
Elaine George
Yeah.
style going. Yeah.
Yeah.
The big hair of the 80s.
Well, they really were trying hard to mature her up in that scene to make her look older. I think they
Mm.
succeeded. The
was very
makeup and
impressive,
the
though.
hair and the dress certainly help with that because throughout most of the movie, she is portrayed as being young and foolish because she is,
Tell me about it.
right? But I like it very much. If you guys like what Armor has done, please vote for him the straw poll. Alrighty. Um, Let me go ahead here and move on. I'll give one more try to see if JD
Try it,
will
Chester.
display.
Oh.
Oh my God, you were right. It literally popped at the last second, Eric. What is that?
Who, me?
Have you
Me?
you
Yeah.
have you made a deal with the devil or something?
Hey,
No.
Who?
Okay. I do love how you have accentuated the cod piece, even though there is no cod piece.
What cod piece?
That's my point, JD.
I'm not done with it. Everything will be more detailed when I'm finished. But
He's
Yeah, I
got
was trying to draw those 3 balls, and I actually put the character of the Goblin King in one of them, the girl, and then one of the monsters.
right. Well, I think that Eric put the other two of the three crystal balls in his pants. So,
Oh,
um, and I
yeah,
don't know. This looks more
Gareth,
like
if played by the guy who played Vigo in Ghostbusters 2 with that
right,
chunky nose of his.
I do.
or Iggy Pop in a wig is what it looks like to me. Iggy
Okay,
Pop in
fair
a
enough.
wig, Iggy Pop.
I tried my
But
best to mimic David
No, I'm talking
Bowie's.
about Eric's, not yours, JD. This is not about you.
Oh, Eric.
yes, we're talking about Eric. Yeah.
I know over
So,
mine.
Eric,
Sorry.
I do love the
yes.
fact that you put the
JD
clock in the
always
back.
takes over the show when he
He
gets on.
does.
I'm
He
telling you.
does. He
Sorry,
does.
guys.
But I love that you put the clock in there. It's really nice. So if you
Yeah,
guys
I
like,
need to put more detail on the clock and stuff. So that was going to take too much time. So I went back to coloring as quickly as I could.
and you remembered to put the makeup in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So if you guys like what Eric has done with his Jareth here, the Goblin King, then have at it. Vote for Eric.
Oh, and David Boy had blue eyes, but he often wore a brown contact in one of them.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know.
But he wasn't
what's it called?
naturally the whatever it's called.
Yeah, what's it called, Chester?
What's it called?
Uh,
Jane
When it's
Seymour's
like
like that.
someone
She's got
has two different colored eyes.
usually a blue and a brown. One has blue and one has brown.
Mitochromia.
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
We'll go with
He
that.
doesn't, but he pretended he did all the time.
I don't know. I'm just using what science word would say for it.
Now I gotta look it up.
Mitochromia. I would say it's something like that.
Something chromia, yeah.
Different
I know it's something chromia for sure, yeah.
Something like that,
eyes.
yeah.
2 different colored eyes. It is called heterochromia.
Hetero. That makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Only straight
Anyway,
people have it.
One blue eye, one brown.
well, hetero just means same.
I know.
So, anyway, very good. If you like it, vote for Eric and straw poll. Moving on to JD, who also decided all of a sudden to display. What is? There's been a pact with the devil here.
Honestly, I think it's you, Chester.
How can it possibly be me?
I don't know because
pressing
I
the
did
same
hear. I don't
damn
know if
button.
anyone else heard it, but I heard you robot a couple times too.
Well, maybe I did. But anyway, JD here is giving us a reflection in the balls of the Goblin King and Sarah. Very nice. We have him putting up his fist like Doctor Doom, which
Yeah.
wah ha ha ha, how dare you? So that's very good. If you guys like what JD has done, please hadn't been here in a while. Please vote from the straw poll. Let's move over next to Keenma. Everyone's done a lot of Jareth with the ball. That's interesting. We got 3 of those today. Keenma's is absolutely killer, but that kind of looks like the lady from Heart.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I got here late. Blow me.
Okay.
We appreciate
Fair
it.
enough. It is gorgeous, though. It's typical Keenma's wonderfulness. And of course, we have another interesting angle. Amran was doing a bit of a Dutch angle. Eric is doing straight up pinup. JD doing reflection, which is interesting. But I do love this over the top shot looking down at him holding, levitating the ball. It's
This would
very
be a
nice.
Dutch angle
Well, you have a Dutch angle.
like that. If it was like that, yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, a Dutch angle is anything that's shot from below, right? Facing up, technically.
Yeah, well,
But I
yeah,
get your
low
point. I
angle,
get your
low
point.
angle shot. Yeah,
So,
kind of low angle.
it's very good, though. If you guys like what Kim has done, please vote for her in the straw poll. Let's move over here to last but certainly not least, we have Melissa. And Melissa has done the worm. And what do we got? You got to show us the animation here.
I think so. Is it? Am I visible?
You are. I see she's chewing on a cookie.
Yeah, there was a scene in the film where she offers to take the heroine to have a cup of tea, and I was just like, how would someone without a creature without arms have tea? I ran out of time before I could really finish the sequence, but I was going to try and have her like lift the kind of lift her little body to kind of tip the teacup just so that she
Oh,
could
I
drink
see.
from
I
it and then
see.
kind of eat
Yeah, well,
that
that's a
from the little
lot of
cookie.
animation you're doing in a short time there. But
Yeah.
it definitely comes across as her chewing on something. Very nice. Yeah, well, if you finish this with the coloring and then having the her lifting her body to drink the tea, that would be interesting. Yeah, but
And
I mean, it's very much the caterpillar scene from Alice in Wonderland. Very much so.
very, very
Uh,
evocative.
Yes, and they're both giving wisdom. They're both involved with something. The Senate, the caterpillar, of course, is on his hookah, and she's got her tea and crumpets. So very very nice. If you guys like what she's done, please vote in the straw poll. And I didn't have to go grab anybody's thing because they all came up and displayed on us. How nice! How nice. So let me go over here and see what we have for draw along. Alrighty. And let's see here. I have that great piece from Amron last week right here with the wine down the toes. It's great. Um, Here we go. So let me go ahead and bring this up so we can take a look at it. So we have Jason Gonzalez, of course, Thunder Rat. I don't know why you would choose that nickname, but okay. Jason Gonzalez is a much better name. But he did a little bit of Jareth with his ball as well. Everyone likes Jareth in the ball. It's interesting. We only got one Sarah. Huh.
Weird.
It is weird. We have Elrod has at least he's given us a couple of goblins as well. But once again, Jareth and the balls. Yeah. Well, yeah, the goblins in there. It's interesting. There are several franchises that when they use goblins, the goblins are varied in their appearance. They're not a homogeneous race. They're all kind of shapes and different kind of muzzles and teeth and because Legend did the same thing with goblins, right? They're not, and that has some Jim Henson involved in Legend too, didn't they? I don't know. But anyway, so thank you very much, Elrod. And of course, Doug is telling me that today we have a bit of Rainbow, which a lot of Americans don't know that band. They more know Dio, particularly Eric and I's age. The Summer of Dio is legendary. But Ronnie James Dio. He was in another band called Rainbow, and it's freaking amazing. Actually, he is amazing. But he used that music today. So, seeing as that is true, let me go over and find it on the Twitters. Alrighty. So, Elon Musk, can you imagine? I don't know. What am I supposed to be imagining, Elon? It's a pretty AI girl, okay. But what is it? What anybody know what I'm supposed to be imagining? Oh, she's talking now.
Is it going to space?
No, I think he wants to marry an AI. I think it was what Elon's going to done. I mean, he's had a lot of ladies and a bunch of kids. He's not unaccustomed to the women's, but
He's got like 80 kids, didn't he?
he's got a lot of kids, and he's had a
No
lot of
duh.
women, but he doesn't marry them, right? I think he's going to be the first person to marry a robot. Perfect.
Probably
Uh,
so.
yeah, but that's not. It's not. That's not cute. I mean, she's cute, but in a different way. Um,
Creepy.
CES, very nice. 2026. Dusseldorf is taking place too. Right now, or just finished. That's the boat show over in Germany. It's pretty impressive.
They
Let's
just
see.
had a toy show over there too.
Yeah, the Germans have an incredibly huge board game show in Essen as well. They do a lot of that over there.
The new He-Man figures for the movie were displayed over there.
Really? No.
Oh, they were?
They,
Yeah.
they look really
Weird.
good. The trailer looked
Nimbo?
good too.
It looks really
Oh,
good,
Nimbo.
but a lot of people are going to nope out of that though, Eric.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but
Kind of probably the current, the way Mattel has been, been going to the worst guys to make the TV shows, the cartoons and stuff, except for that CGI one. That was the only good one.
yeah,
Huh.
and we don't know if it's going to be good or not, JD. The point that people are upset about is Idris Elba playing Master at Arms. That's what they're really upset by.
Oh yeah,
And there's
that's
lots
right.
of rumors that there's
Not
a lot of woke
surprised.
nonsense in it, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate. But I thought the trailer looked good.
I like
me
Idris
too.
Elba. I don't mind that at all.
No,
I'd
I
like to
like
see him be
Idris.
James Bond.
No, we don't need that.
No, let's not do that. I mean,
I
I
would
don't.
like it.
Oh,
Excuse
look,
me.
it's the fan dance, but with towels.
Oh,
This is kind of cute. Come on, boys. These girls are professionals. That is, I don't know what medieval movie this is supposed to be, but it's funny. But that's not okay. This is a parody of some kind. Oh, 1 in a million. Oh, that's an old play. That's been around forever. It is great play though. Uh, Girls in baseball. Okay. Okay.
girls can play baseball.
They can. I don't really care about her sport ability though. Do you?
She had ability.
Well, she threw it straight. It's better
That's
than
pretty
most of
good.
our presidents do. Super cute girl though. Damn snakes. Ah, the snakes are smart though. The birds are smart though. Look what they did. Very clever. Super clever. They know how to deal with it. Oh my God. Look how bad that is. Cindy Crawford. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay. 21. You doing, idiot?
Where my obsession with brunettes began. Cindy Crawford.
Cindy, dude. She was a looker. That is cute though. This is probably going to win with the kid, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Seal.
Cheese box lollipop.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's got to twist it and guzzle the whole thing, right? Okay, good for you. Alrighty. I think I'm just gonna go with a boy because that's funny. What are you doing to yourself, sir? Stop, whatever it is, stop it. Oh, okay, that would be nice if you could actually do that. Let's see here. Drawing different stomachs. Politician, officer, police, and a worker. Are you trying to make some kind of social statement there, buddy? Oh yeah, I saw. Have you guys seen this before?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, shot econ. I've seen that before a while ago. What are you doing there? That's not how you do that, dude.
Doesn't look like any kind of exercise.
No, they do a lot of weird things in the gym, but whatever. They're happy about it. So smart girl, clever girl. Yeah. Nope. I'm going with the kid. I'm done. The kid wins because it's funny.
Maybe we should try to find something for you each week. Each one of us sends you a clip, and you pick which one you think's the funniest.
That would be nice. you guys could do that. I would definitely
Alright.
be down for it. Alrighty then. So let me go over here and take a look at. Did I drop that straw poll yet? I don't think I did. Let me go do
Should
that
we just
now.
hashtag them?
No, that's all right. I'm going to drop it. I'll just drop it right now. Okay. And here we go, everybody. Straw poll is in. So go ahead and have yourselves a vote, and I'll come back
Vote for
over to it
Keenma.
here.
Vote for Keenma.
But let me see here. So let me go take a look at what Doug's doing here. That was great last week. All right, so we have
Oh,
once again
awesome.
the
I
Goblin
don't have a
King.
link. I don't even have the video. I can't even find your video on YouTube. The
What?
stream. I can't find the stream.
Whoa.
Why?
Yeah, it's not on my. Usually it'll be up the friggin' top, up the very
It's
top for recommended. And today, nothing.
it is running. I'm looking at it running.
I'm looking at Bugbear's basement.
That's it. That's it. Because for some
Yeah,
reason,
yeah,
that's
because
the
it's like
thumbnail that's
showing that.
showing.
Yeah.
Huh. But it is displaying. It is right here displaying.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. That's just,
yeah.
I thought it was like one of your old videos.
Oh, why is it showing as Bugbear's basement though?
I don't know.
Did I put the wrong
Probably did. Yes.
Yeah, I probably did something stupid. That's all right. It's perfect.
Yeah, tell me about it, right?
Uh-huh. Anyway, so here's Doug, and he's done very Gene Simmons. This is very Gene Simmons, Doug. Okay, very Gene Simmons. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm kind of surprised you didn't go with Ziggy Stardust of some kind, Doug. But this is appropriate. It is very spacey and creepy and weird and out and unnatural, as David Bowie is so good at being. Excellent. Thank you very much, Doug. That's great. That's great. So I'll give you guys a second to do on the straw poll. Let me go over here and fix my stupidity and edit that. So I can do that right here. Yep. Hmm.
Really? There's a battle cat?
Oh boy.
Are you okay?
Who?
You?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at some articles right now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Look at articles.
Yeah, no articles for you. We go. Okay. So I have changed the thumbnail now.
Woohoo.
Okay, I fixed it. I did a good job.
Good job, Chester.
Good
Get a
job,
gold
Chester.
star.
Now let me go check and make sure I didn't screw it up. I did. I screwed it up.
Still
I pro-
playing.
Well, yeah, no. I'm talking about my editing of the video live. There's probably a button I have to. Oh, here it is. Okay, there it is. I fixed it. Now all is good with the world.
There you go.
Okay, all is good with the world. Excellent. Alrighty there. Everything's good. Now you'll be able to find it correctly. All right, so let me go over here and let me grab the straw poll myself. And let's take a look at it
Why'd
here.
you have
So
to throw it like that?
what I have to throw it
Little
like
bloody
that?
thumbnail.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's wandering on me now.
Is that Elrod? Anyway, Labyrinth Showdown 2026. So I have myself 6 choices here, I believe, or 7, 6. And I have to put them in order. So I could go with Amy, the fairy princess with sharp teeth. Scary fairy, very scary fairy. I also have my second choice would be Hoggle's Honey Biscuits. That's for Melissa.
That's delightful. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Number 3, Amaran's trained mount Ludo. I wouldn't mind riding around on a Ludo. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. And of course, next I have the amazing shiny balls of Eric. So movie
I like
reference.
that one.
That's Amaran. It's a movie reference. It's a movie reference. I have number 5, JD the Goblin Lunch. And last but certainly not least, we have Kima the Perfect Goblin Bride. Aw.
No.
Are you married or have you ever been married, ma'am?
Yes, I'm married.
I thought you were married. Let's see. So congratulations, by the way. Very good.
Oh, why?
For being married.
That does not narrow anything down.
All right. Who am I going to vote for? Who am I going to put up there first? If it didn't look like Iggy Pop, I would vote for Eric, but I ain't doing it. Amy was on target today, and it was cute. I really like. Oh, did I forget to put Melissa? No, I didn't. Actually, she's the honey biscuits. I like what she did. Amran's was sedate but good. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard not to vote for Kima, really, even though it looked like an old rocker lady. But then again, he kind of does look like an old rocker lady, doesn't he?
I was about to say he does look like an old rocker.
You're
lady.
right.
What are you talking about?
You're right. Yeah, he does.
Especially now that he's dead, I bet he really does.
Oh yeah, I bet he does. Let me see. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna do that. And then that's it. Eric is punished today. Okay.
You bastard.
I know.
Some of
Make
us.
it sound like a South Park voice, dude.
You're down on the bottom.
Armor and me are both at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
voted for JD
Ouch.
because he's back. Amy and Kima and
I put him
Melissa.
second to me, so yeah.
I put him up there pretty high too.
Yeah. Yep. So it's your own damn fault.
Utter fudge.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys all for coming in for this. Labyrinth is a movie classic, 100%. And it's not just an American classic; it's one of those ones that travel around the world. Because we have plenty of movies, in depending on the country we're in, that your citizenry love, right? And fair enough. But Labyrinth was definitely an international hit. And Amran, what do you think is the Australian people's favorite movie? What is the most favorite movie there? Culturally, right? So I know for the Japanese, weirdly, it's Roman Holiday, which isn't even a Japanese movie.
It doesn't necessarily have to be an Australian movie, though.
I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you, honestly. Yeah,
No clue.
there's lately, because it's been Australia Day, Netflix has been like curating all classic Aussie movies.
Nice.
So there's like Crocodile Dundee in there. No,
Yeah, but is that Australian or American though?
it's Australian.
Okay, fair enough.
It's Australian.
Isn't The Matrix Australian since it was shot there?
As an Australian movie, no.
I know.
No,
I think
it is
movies like
culturally Australian.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. That's a kind of a classic. You got The Castle.
Oh
The
yeah.
Castle is another one. About the family who live in a house that's like right next to an airport, and they don't want to sell.
Oh, do we
No,
call is for in America? Do we call that Money Pit?
mm,
Is that a
that's
Tom
isn't
Hanks
that
movie?
that's a Tom Hanks movie? Yeah.
Oh, so yours isn't. Oh, yours is pure Australian. Yeah.
Uh, Storm Boy is another classic.
Never heard that one.
Happy Feet is like Australian because that's George
Really?
Miller.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
Happy Feet was fun. I enjoyed that one.
Like the
Yeah.
animated movie?
Romper
Yeah.
Stomper is sort of like Train Spotting sort of thing going like that.
Right.
It's kind
Right.
of movie. What else?
Was Things
Let's
We Do
see.
in the Dark, was that Australian or Kiwi?
That's more New Zealand. Yeah, that's more New Zealand made movie. That one.
Yeah. Because I know there are Australian movies I like, for sure. Mostly they're horror movies, though. You guys do good horror movies. You do it well.
Yeah, Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek's good.
Yeah.
Razorback, Pig, both about giant boars, but they're both fun. But there's a whole bunch of horror movies out of there. You guys had a really good one about
Yeah,
there's
it's
like a
pretty.
really good
We got
vampire one.
yeah,
Yeah,
heaps of
yeah.
movies.
I saw one about a undead zombie raccoon, not raccoon, kangaroo, and that was great.
Brew.
Dude, that was great.
There's been so many Ned Kelly movies.
Yeah, no, a lot of Ned Kelly movies.
Even Heath Ledger played Ned Kelly in the like one of his last movies. Close
Did
to,
Was
yeah.
that called Brokeback Mountain?
No.
That's cool. Yeah, no, everybody's
The
got them.
dish about the Australian team satellite dish team that helped with the 69 moon landing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they received the transmission from
Sure. No, you
Oh, yeah,
actually that
The landing was fake.
no, fair enough. But no, that communication center in Australia is it's an American installation. Actually is involved in a lot of stuff.
Mm.
A lot of stuff they get involved with. It's quite interesting because I guess it's the perfect place to be when we're away from something. They're perfectly on it for us. So that is true.
And another one, which was like the Australian answer to Red Dawn.
Mhm.
The tomorrow when the war began.
Tomorrow, I don't know that one. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, it's
you
a
did
recent one, and it's sort of like an Australian version of Red Dawn. And I think it's John Milius as well, like the same guy who did
I
Red
see.
Dawn. He did another one,
Oh, wow.
but set in Australia.
Oh,
It's
that's
like he did.
interesting.
I think he even like one of his books as well. It was from a book as well. So he seems like he's done a lot of books about invasions.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind
Yeah.
of surprised you didn't say Mad Max.
Oh,
Because
yeah, well, that's another big one. Yeah,
It's
couldn't
funny.
think of it.
yeah, because that's a big one from our point of view. Another
Yeah,
movie.
that is like much.
Now
Big,
I'm
one of the
pretty
most
sure they
popular.
shot this movie in Australia, but I don't know if you
Yeah.
consider Australian. A Boy and His Dog. It's actually a very dark post-apocalyptic movie. It's very dark. But it has that guy that plays Stringfellow Hawk he's young, but he plays the main character. I know they shot the entire thing in Australia, I'm pretty sure. But is it an Australian movie though?
AI tells you that Crocodile Dundee is the most famous Australian movie.
Is that more famous than Road Warrior Mad Max 2? Really?
Might be.
It may be, but
Yeah.
Road Warrior was a
Alongside
mega hit, though.
and Babe.
That's
the pig
Australian.
movie.
Really?
That's Australian
I
as
didn't
well.
know
Yeah,
that.
that's George Miller again.
That was fun, though. I like Babe. Babe was fun. But then again, my favorite book as a kid was Charlotte's Web. I love Charlotte's Web. Yeah, I love Charlotte's Web.
And the original cartoon was really good too.
It was. It was. I love the little song from the Rat. It was good. The smorgasbord. That's where I learned that word from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he found a peanut.
I was watching an Australian TV series about a year ago that I really liked, but once I got into season 2, I just kind of stopped watching. It was called Glitch.
Glitch.
Never heard of it.
These people come back from the dead. They come up
I
out
saw
of the
that
grave.
one. I saw that one. I didn't know that was Australia though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wacko.
Yeah, no, that I was same with you. I was like, oh, that's interesting, and then I just stopped watching it. That is
Yeah,
true.
the first season I really liked it. It just I started to watch a little bit of the second season. I just kind of lost interest and never went back to it.
For me,
Yeah,
it's
that
the same
sucks.
thing with those Scandinavian TV shows.
Highest grossing movie in Australia is Avatar.
Really
Hey,
Yeah.
interesting.
that's whack.
So they did a lot of the set pieces in Australia.
No, it's just the movie showing in Australia, like
Just
grossing
what
highest
people like.
grossing
I
movie.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Cool. Of course, Canada and America, we're not separate. We share talent. Our movie industries are really the same. But then again, that's
Believe
kind
that.
of true for most everything. America and Canada are not really different, and particularly with entertainment. But nevertheless, thank you very much, Amaran, Eric, Hoggles, Honey's Biscuits, Kima, and Amy. But of course, today's winner is JD, the Goblin Lunch himself.
Yeah,
Very
tell him
good.
about it, right?
Yeah, it's a Bojangles Goblin Lunch too. So
Yeah, I know, right?
that's important. Nevertheless, you're on the board for the first time this year, JD. Congratulations! And with
And
that,
he's not in last place.
and he's
He jumped
not.
ahead of Tank and Hal or Alan.
Yeah. Well, technically, I'm winning.
No, Jeff's winning,
No, there's no way. Jeff's not here today.
but he only got 1 point. You got 2 for showing up. But he's still ahead of you by 1 point.
You are a bastard. You know that? Just because I
Well, you
didn't
should have
put you in
voted for
first
me, you
place. All
dick.
right, fine. Fine. Be like that. And with that, let's go over here and take a look. Let me drop mine here. Let's go take a look. And of course, now, whenever we get to this part, you're always displaying just fine, by the way.
Of course.
What is
Why
that?
wouldn't I be?
What is that?
I don't know. It's my Excel.
But anyway, Keenma is, wow.
He's been coming on strong. Came
Yeah.
in and boom, started
Boom.
beating everybody down.
Just slapping
What'd I do?
bitches left and right. You get him, Kima. But
As I do.
of course, we have Kima, Amron, Eric, and Melissa are in the top positions. Good job, Melissa. Good job. And of course, we haven't had Elrod, Johan, or Rabbit this year. Interesting. Of course, they'll
No,
show up
no.
eventually. Elrod, I know
Alan's
you're in
only been
there.
here once.
Get in
Yeah, I
here.
know you're.
Yeah, no, Alan, but I mean, he scored though when he was here,
Yeah.
for sure. And of course, what are we doing next week?
Next week, I pulled it from some of the suggestions. People are throwing out different 80s movies, and we're going to do 80s action heroes.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
lot.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, hands
right.
down.
No, somebody.
So, I mean, yeah, it's anyone could do anything, any action hero
True.
movies. Yeah.
But someone needs to do Sly leaning on that freaking excellent lead sled Mercury they have in that movie Cobra, dude.
Cobra.
Dude, that car is one of the coolest movie cars in history, dude. It's such a great.
I love the car from that movie, but you know why I remember most from that movie? Him using scissors to cut his pizza.
Yeah, that's true. And that movie actually got butchered. Unfortunately, that was a way darker, more vicious, brutal movie, and they just cut the hell out of it in the editing room. We didn't get the movie we were intended to, and I really wish we did because it would have been dark and great. But whatever, it's still fun. Cobra's fun. But there's a lot. Of course, you have Sly, you have Arnold, you have. Do we count all the kickers as well, like Jean-Claude Van Damme? He's definitely in there. How about
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis for sure, the everyman hero. But don't forget Patrick Swayze. Chuck Norris. Oh God, Chuck Norris. But don't forget Patrick Swayze though, because he was an action hero. He most certainly was.
Only in what, 2 movies?
Yeah, but he was great in them though.
Yeah, but one of them was Roadhouse.
One
Yeah,
of them is
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, and the other one is
Red Dawn?
Steel Dawn. Steel Dawn. I don't know. Don't think he was in Red Dawn. He was in Steel Dawn.
Well, he's pretty badass in Dirty Dancing too, though.
He kind of is, isn't he? He kind of is. Yeah. Old Patrick's too bad he got sick, man. But yeah, there's a lot to choose from that, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So 80s action heroes, that's going to be great. All right, guys, let me come over here and say hello to everybody, and see what you're up to, and the general things. So as usual, I start at the top, and it's not Andrew because he's not here. It's the girls. Hi, girls. Okay.
Thanks for having us,
Yep.
as always. Nice getting a chance to talk. And I actually knew this movie, so that was a plus. No unicorns in it, I don't think, which is a missed opportunity, but still a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
everybody have a great week.
That's a
Yeah.
good movie. It's definitely perfect for you girls. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, there's plenty of action films you can do. There's plenty of stuff that it isn't
Like RoboCop.
No, no, definitely not
Why
RoboCop.
was it
But
RoboCop's an
I
action
like to see
movie.
it
What?
It
try and
is an
doing a
action
cute
film, but we're talking about
RoboCop, and it has to have without the helmet at the end of the movie where he's all messed up,
right. But we're talking about
battle
for the
damage and everything.
girls to do, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking about. That's what I'm saying.
okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
okay, fine. But no, there are
Sorry.
plenty of fun action movies
I
that
was
aren't
using an
R-rated
example.
stuff, girls. There's plenty, right?
Yeah.
So looking forward to seeing what you're doing.
Usually action comedies, PG-13 action comedies.
Yeah, but there's some great ones, dude. There are some really good. The 80s, oddly enough, because when we were living it, we just thought it was normal, but it turned out to be the epic movie a decade. It just
But
for some
Tango and
reason.
Cash.
Yeah,
There's an action movie.
Oh, Tango and Cash, yeah, a little bit of Kurt Russell and Sylvester
I
Stallone.
think
That's
that
not bad.
was was it 90s or late
Was it?
early 90s? It was in
It
the
could have
late
been.
80s.
But they could do Chuck Norris. I mean, come on. That's an
Oh,
American hero.
1989. It snuck in there. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
I think it competed with Batman,
Oh, which one?
the first one, the
First one.
89 Batman.
Oh, that
89.
one. Yeah, that's probably considered action. Yeah. Seems to be
And
more
Chester,
action.
just think of all the research
yeah,
you
yeah.
can do for
Could've done
this
Batman.
next week.
Or RoboCop,
Yeah.
or both.
That's for
Sorry.
sure.
Big Trouble Little China.
Lethal Weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon. Oh yeah. There's so
Yeah.
many. My goodness.
Tell me
But
about it.
girls, I do have a suggestion for you if you're interested.
Oh,
We
James
do the
Bond.
opening scene, we'll probably
Um,
get this channel will get struck.
No, I'm not. I'm doing the opposite. I'm talking to the girls, dude. There was an action hero in the 80s that actually was beloved. She was it's a woman, and she was in many movies. Her most famous solo stuff was China O'Brien 1 and 2. But Cynthia
Ah.
Rothrock.
Yeah.
Look into Cynthia Rothrock because she was absolutely an 80s action hero and she was awesome. Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation. I'll check her
Yeah.
out.
And and I do recall in the China O'Brien series, she had Richard Norton was in there, dude. A little bit of Richard Norton, Keith Cook too, I think. He had I think he was the scarred villain. But yeah, Cynthia
The best
Rothrock was
kind.
awesome. Okay, let me move on here. Let's see, Amron High.
Hey.
Thanks for telling us about all your movies that you guys like over there. I appreciate that. That's the
Mhm.
most I've heard you speak ever. That was good. But no, we love movies, and of course, there was an era during the Mad Max time, right, or the original Mad Max in the second one, where Australia was a tax haven for movie
Yeah,
making,
yeah,
right? And a lot of
yeah.
people made movies there in the Philippines as well, Canada.
Around turn of the 90s, we did
Yep.
get a Warner
Yep.
Brothers movie studio.
Yep. So
in
why
just
did you
down the road.
stop? Why did you
Uh,
stop? That's the question. Because you guys were putting a lot of movies out, and it certainly was making money. Did they just get greedy?
Probably stupid.
maybe
Yeah.
just popularity just dropped off a bit.
Or it could be the government.
That's what I just
Government,
said.
the
James.
government,
But no,
Government.
because I know they made the Lord of the Rings in New Zealand because I mean all the different
Yeah.
terrain. But isn't Weta an Australian company though?
Yes.
I think it is. I
Oh,
mean,
it might be New Zealand.
It's New Zealand. Where the studio
It's New
is still
Zealand.
New
Yeah, it's New
Zealand. It's
Zealand.
Peter Jackson's studio.
Okay. Is he New Zealander? I thought he was South
Yeah.
African.
No.
Are you sure?
You're thinking of the other guy who did like Elysium and
District
Chappie and
9. Oh,
District
that guy.
9, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
The
thinking of
District 9
him.
guy,
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. District 9 was such a good
He
movie.
worked with him like that. They were going to do a Halo movie
Oh, right,
with the
right.
help
You're
of Peter
right.
Jackson
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
Weta.
right.
You're right. You're right.
That's what they were
Dang it.
planning to do. and
Yeah, but he bombed
Yeah, it
his
never
career
happened.
by doing freaking Chappie, dude. He bombed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the problem is I know he's doing his home, but no one cares about South Africa, dude. Nobody cares about the culture and what you have to say about South Africa. No one cares. If he'd done a cool little robot movie like he did with the aliens, it would have been fun, but it was way
with
too
a
much
weird,
South
with
African
a
politics.
evil Hugh Jackman
It was
character.
very weird. Sigourney Weaver, it was just weird. And of course, Elysium didn't really hit either, for
No.
different reasons. but
Cool
but nevertheless,
visuals, but
cool
yeah.
visuals, yeah. But the problem is, Matt did a really good job in the Bourne stuff. He did, and he sold it. But he just doesn't sell action hero, even though I know he can do it. It has to be a very specific thing, like the Bourne series. It just didn't work with him.
Or We Bought a Zoo.
I haven't seen that, nor shall I.
It's actually a good movie.
It might be a good little thing to watch with the grandchildren.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So you have these opportunities to continue on watching family things. I don't. I
You
do
will.
have a well, no, maybe a little. They are hours away. Yeah, so it's not
there's
gonna.
gonna be time you guys will be keeping those babies.
And I am seriously thinking about buying a cheap apartment up in Fukuoka. So, because I know we're going to be up there a lot. It's not going to be cheaper than just staying in a hotel, of course, because the hotels are only a few $100 a weekend. But still, I could pick a pretty cheap apartment up there, just something small to basically sleep in, right? Just this little apartment, and pick it up pretty cheap actually. So I probably will do that because I know my wife is going to be bothering me to drive her to Fukuoka all the frickin' time.
Well, when the baby comes and you got to take off, don't worry about us. You just take off.
Oh yeah. No, when we have to go up there for that, of course. But I'm not. Yeah, I understand. But that's her, right? Babies are nice. I like babies. But the good thing is he married. Her parents are really good people. I like them. They're good humans. And they're right near them. They're very close to them. Matter of fact, I think during the first year or so, they're just going to go and live at the parents' house because
Oh, okay.
because they're not far. They're very close. It's like a 10-minute ride. So I think they're just going to go over there because his apartment. He works for a big giant company here in Japan, and they basically pay for the apartment, right? It's part of his compensation package. So I think there will be living there quite a bit. So it's really great. So there are solid humans that have raised kids that know what they're doing to be there and help out. Because grandma and grandpa is far more important than most young married couples realize, right?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the young mom will be glad to have her parents
Oh,
there
well,
for
sure. Her
support.
mama, yeah, her mom, and her mom's a really sweet lady too.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Neat.
No in-law drama.
No, none of that.
About it.
They love him. They treat him really well. They've kind of taken him as a son, as we've taken her as a daughter. It's all good. There is no in-law drama at all on any
Thank
side.
God.
Yeah. I met my daughter's married, of course, and I met her his parents, and they're really nice people too.
Just
So
as
you
chill
know,
as he is?
what do you say?
Just as chill as he is?
He's shy. I wouldn't use the word chill. I'm
Really? Oh,
chill.
okay.
He's shy. No, his parents are actually chatterbots.
Really?
Yeah, they
Oh,
talk a
that's
lot.
funny.
They're Osakan people. Osaka are the kind of loud, talky, chatty people
Oh.
here in Japan, and they're actually
He
quite a
doesn't talk
fun.
that way.
I don't know. He just didn't. He's a shy boy. Although my daughter says he's worse around me, he is still intimidated by him. I've tried to get him to relax, but it is what it is. Anyway, excuse me. Thank you, Amron. Thank you, girls. JD,
Yeah.
sorry. What are you doing? What are you working on now? Right now, what's your job, JD?
Okay, right now I'm working on Beyond's Viva Las Area 51, sorry. Viva Area 1 Part 2. There's a Part 1 already, so yeah, I'm putting out a Canine comic soon. That one's already done. I just have to wait till they put it on the site,
Right,
you
right.
know?
No, I know you're actually quite prolific with dropping your comics. I get that. My question is, what do
Yeah.
you do for a living?
Oh, sadly, nothing.
Really?
Just uh yeah, well, maybe nothing I like to talk about, you know.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, that's
You work at a supermarket, you work in a convenience store, you could work at a factory, you could drive a truck, whatever.
okay. To be fair, my disability makes it hard to work, you know.
Well, fair. So you told me about that before. Fair enough. You do bang out a lot of comic books. That is true.
Yeah,
What
that's how
number?
I was
How many
able to
you're up
bang
to
my
now?
Oh boy. 20 are out now. Hyper and Hyper the Awesome Hyper is my latest book. And there's also the Beyond's Viva Las Vegas, Area 51. So I keep saying, I guess, Viva Area 51 Part 2, who was already, is still in the working process. But the first issue of that storyline, Part 1, is available now.
Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
Sorry.
Oh, no
Oh
problem.
boy.
Thank you very
Been a
much.
while since I did this.
No, just
Awesome.
relax.
You won.
Get into the
I'm trying
flow,
to.
dude. The rhythm. You won today. Congratulations.
No, I'm just trying
Um,
to relax a little bit.
yes, you should. But
Yeah, the mic thing's got me a little upset, though. But other than that, I'm okay.
that is true, Doug. But it does give us excuse. Like all the like Batman the animated series, the Justice League, Teen Titans, all those great animated things that came out in the '90s, early aughts. I saw all of them because I was watching them with my kids, and they were great. Avatar, that was such a good show. I would have never even thought to look at it if it weren't for my kids watching it, right? So, I get your point. You are correct, but a lot of us parents end up that way, because it depends on your job, right? But nevertheless, thank you all very much. Labyrinth's such a fun movie. It's great to come in here and do it, and there's a lot of love for David Bowie today, which is excellent. And come on back next week for Action Heroes of the '80s. Boy, I hope we see some obscure choices because there are actually many choices to make. There are a lot of
And no one mentioned Steven Seagal.
no
No,
intentionally,
no,
intentionally, yeah,
no.
intentionally. Although his first couple movies were excellent, though they were good fun martial art action movies. But yeah. So come on back then. Thank you for coming in today, and later.
Meow meow.
Meow.